Hello, Tisha. I think you've made it in here for a couple times now, before everybody else. We'll start in a minute. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, drink some coffee. Okay. All right, whatever comes out. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. The tarot deck I have. It's supposed to be like neon, but I don't think it's going to work. We can give it a shot. We could try. I don't know. It's probably too bright in here, but let's take a look at these cards. Does that look kind of neon to you guys? If I go that way with it, I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I'd have to darken it up in here for you to see it. I wonder if it'll work though. Give me a second. It's gonna get dark. Hit that like button for me, would you? Oh, check out the t-shirt. Hope you like the t-shirt. Psychic as fuck. I love it. Let's make it a little dark in here. Let's make it a little interesting. Not too dark, but dark. Just do that. See if that helped. It might have helped. Probably not. Probably has to be real dark for it to work. Let me see if it works now. How about now? Does that light up for you kind of the right way? I think I have to go this. Shit. Hold on. If I do that. Okay. A little bit. Not really. It's too bright in here. Still too bright. So we're not going to use the neon light. I'm going to shut that off. Because that shit gets hot anyway. Hold on. Goodbye, neon light. And it's in the way of my computer anyway. All right. And then we'll do this. Which one is it? There we go. We'll do that. That might look a little better. All right. Wow, Jesus. There's a lot of people in here. Hey, Joy, Tracy, Katie, Decipher. What's up, Glimmers? Hello, Stacy. All right. Whatever comes out. Since we went in order last time, damn it, I wrote them in order, but it's all good. I guess we're not doing them in order today. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. These are really, really thin. I'm going to ruin these cards really quick, really fast, a little too quick. Let me just do that so you can actually see the shirt. All right. Okay. Oh, what sign do you guys want to start with? You let me know. I might open the other deck. I think we're going to use 2 tarot decks. I like 2 at a time. So we'll open the stained glass too. This one is the Inspired Neon Tarot. And we're going to open up the stained glass tarot. Why not? Oh my. I should probably look at the screen. It looks like, I think I saw Libra first. Did I see Libra first? I can see clearly. Good. Good. We'll do, let's fast forward that because I think it's way behind. Just exit it and go back in. Hold on, everybody. There we go. I'm going to open the other tarot deck too. The first sign I saw was woohoo. It looked like Libra was. No, Katie did pick Gemini before Libra. All right, looks like it's air signs. All right, we're going to start with Gemini, and then we'll do Libra. And then we'll do Aquarius. Why not? Oh, these things are like trippy looking on the back. Holy shit. Oh my God. Talk about hippie looking. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure to subscribe and like the channel if you don't mind. I'm going to shuffle for a second before we hit Gemini. Before we start with Gemini. Gemini's first. Which is good, because even when I wrote the order down, I almost skipped your ass again. I wrote Aries, Taurus, Cancer. Was like, oops, can't forget Gemini. I don't know what it is with your zodiac sign. Let's see what we got. Gemini, whatever comes out. Gemini is going to be around, we'll call it 5, just because I like the number. 5, 5. And because by the time I start reading, it'll be around then. 5, 5, 5. Here we go. Hey, Scorpio, Sunset. Angelita, hello. Hey, Moonbee. Hello, Susan. Hi, Christy, Karen Marie, Denise, welcome in. All right. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Gemini? I need more coffee. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? Zodiac sign of Gemini. Ooh. Why do I get like Gemini? You could be creatively frustrated. Right off the bat, you start out with the King of Wands. Creativity or being creative, having frustration. This card gives me a lot of frustration feeling. Hold up. Give me something for Gemini. Page of Wands. Maybe it's lack of communication. You may not be getting the communication or getting all the answers you want right now. I feel like some of you, it's more about not getting, almost like not knowing what's going to happen kind of energy. Whatever. Here we go. Let's do this. What is the deal? Show me something for Gemini. Whatever comes out. Gemini. Oh, hell yeah. I love when they jump. You're not getting, nobody's talking to you. I feel like Gemini is like just not feeling it. It's like Gemini. I feel like you're like, where's the love? Where's the, watch out for looking for excuses. Somebody needs to hear. I feel psychic as fuck because of the sugar. I'm just gonna put this out there. Watch out for excuses. By the way, somebody may be looking for all the excuses in the world to use to their expense or to their disposal, and it feels like it's you. I can't lie. It feels like it's your ass. Ooh, and I feel like why do I feel like telling you don't have much to worry about, but you're looking for it? What the fuck? Here we go. The Fool. Are you afraid it's in reverse? Are you afraid to take a risk? Are you afraid to go towards something? Because I think you are. I think you got to boss your shit up. Emperor energy. You got to find that happiness, Gemini. I know you know that. That's the moon card, baby. I know you're aware of that shit. Come on now. What the fuck is going on? Here we go. Strength, bitch. I don't mean to call you bitch. Like, don't get mad at me. Be strong. I feel like it's motherfucker. I feel like it's go time. You better put on the boxing gloves. You better bring out the taser. I don't give a shit. What are you in BDSM? You better bring out the handcuffs, the fucking choker, some shit. You better do something. That's the energy I'm seeing for Gemini right now. Here we go. Let's do this. Holy shit. What are you going to be strong about, Gemini? What's going on? Whatever comes out. Oh, shit. Not lying about what you can offer. What you can offer, though, I feel like I'm supposed to say what you can offer or what you can experiment with. That Ace of Wands makes me feel like you give me like you feel like you're in double jeopardy energy when really I feel like you're telling yourself that. I feel like you're doing it to yourself. What the fuck? I don't think you are. I just think you want to believe these thoughts. Fuck those thoughts if that's what's going on. Here we go. Let's go. Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? Sunrise, sun, moon, or rising. 8 of Wands. You got to move out of that fucking energy. You're not supposed to be sitting in that energy at all. The 8 of Wands upright tells me, nah, that energy can't sit with you for much longer. It's probably coming to a completion. I feel like you're expanding out of this energy, or you will be very soon. Give or take, probably by the end of this month or early June before we hit Cancer season. Here we go. You ain't moved your ass. So let me get this straight. You know you want to move, but your ass is still clinging on to the fact that you haven't moved out of that space or those thoughts. You give me this like I don't want to deal with anything energy. I get this. I don't want to deal with a motherfucking thing energy right now. I just want to relax. Why do I feel that way with you? Here we go. Let's go. You also may feel like there's more in life that you wanted to do. What is going on? Here we go. Let's go. What is this? The Empress and the Six of Cups. So some of you are trying not to focus on the things in the past that didn't work out. But I also feel like you're wanting to know what's going to happen next with the High Priestess in reverse. What's going to happen next? How's it going to happen? The Star. What's going to happen next with the High Priestess? What's going to manifest? What should I believe in? What direction should I head in? And what should I trust? What should I trust? Let's find out. Give me something for Gemini. Moving forward. Knight of Wands. You got to move you got to start playing with that fire energy. You know what I'm saying? You got to play with that energy of just, I almost feel like telling you got to thrust through the mud kind of energy, even if there's no fucking mud. Five of Cups is reversed. Knight of Swords. Ooh, you ain't had no action. This is for the either very independent Gemini or the very single Gemini or the very unsexual Gemini for a little while. Sex has been, I might as well have taken, like, ripped anything sexual out of your body and thrown it out that fucking window. Because what I'm seeing, the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords, there ain't been no action with, there's been no sexual, there's been no love. Where's the love? I feel like you're missing out on some good times. You ain't been late in a while. I don't know how else the fuck to say it. You ain't had no, you ain't got no Nikki Gemini, and you fucking probably damn well know it. Here we go. Let's go. Whoa. Oh my God. The Two of Pentacles. Clarify why it's in reverse. Why is that here for Gemini? What is the message for that Two of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles. You've been too focused on direction of career or your stability, or that's what you're going to be focused on. And this may be for throughout from now to like September. I feel like it's for 4 months, whatever. Here we go. Temperance. What are you tired of waiting on? Things of. So you have an energy where it's like you give me this. I either need to go in a brand new direction, or I need to just figure out what's going to make me happy financially, what's going to bring me all the abundance, everything that I want. Clarify. Let's go to the clarification of the Lovers for you, since it's your card. Give me clarification on the Lovers, please. Gemini. What do we got? Judgment and Ace of Swords. You may be sexually frustrated. Some of you Geminis, whether you want to admit it or not, this tells me you are sexually frustrated. Yep. Show me more. Oh, what is it? You may feel like you haven't went towards any offers, any emotional or sexual committed offers. It's almost like you look away from it. Why? What the fuck? You should be looking at that shit like the Ten of Cups. I don't fucking, you didn't hear from me. Let your fucking brother Larry, your fucking sister Donald. Yeah, I called you sister fucking Donald. Let them fucking tell you. I don't fucking know what to tell you. Here we go. Death card reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Oh my Lord, what the fuck is going on? Three of Wands. It's like, I don't know if I want to get out of bed or if I want to fucking run 5 fucking miles down the block. You're fucking, I should not have started with your ass. I should have been skipping you. I'm just playing. I shouldn't skip you. What's going on emotionally with this Nine of Cups? Clarify the Nine of Cups. What's going on emotionally for Gemini? Whatever comes out. I should just fucking call it as it is, as I see it. Emotionally, the shit looks like a hot mess. Looks like a fucking crotch rocket. Or bottle rocket, however the fuck you like, it's gone. Five of Swords at a distance. Four of Swords, you think about being in love, but you haven't had any movement towards it. Nine of Wands, it's almost like you feel like you're restricted from it, or Four of Cups like it's been removed, or you've removed yourself from it. What the fuck? 10 of Wands with the Page of Cups. You're trying to get back into your emotions, it tells me. It does tell me Gemini's trying to get back into their emotions. The World, move in a direction. They're definitely trying to move in a direction. The World, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are at a transitional point in your life with the Page of Pentacles. And the Knight, I'm done, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like you're trying to figure out what's going to make sense, or what. It's almost like, why do you give me, I'm not impressed with anything? I get this energy where you're like, nothing fucking impresses me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Here we go. Give me something else for Gemini, please. Seven of Swords is reversed. The Two of Wands is reversed. Seven of Swords is reversed. The Two of Wands is reversed. The Queen of... Okay. Some of you may not trust a decision that you need to make. Some of you may be in the energy where it's like, I don't know if I can trust this fucking decision that I need to make. And it has something to do around finance or money. Seven, you feel like nothing's working out. There's an unhappy energy. Unhappy energy around you. I don't know what the fuck to say, but there's a very unhappy energy around you. And I don't know if it's about picking something up, like picking. I feel like it's a choice. I feel like there's a choice that needs to be made that you're not making. And it has to do, I'm done. It's about some kind of financial endeavor or adventure or lifestyle. It's about money, baby. It's a money situation. I can't, all it wants to tell me is a money situation's been upsetting you. Page of Swords, lack of trusting going forward or being emotionally available to it. Knight of Cups, the Devil. You might feel like it's unhealthy or a toxic place. Devil reversed. Hold up. The Queen of Cups, emotionally trying to withdraw. 10 of Swords is reversed. Some of you are trying to look at, like, do I start over or do I go after a brand new beginning? Let's see where else we go for Gemini. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Okay. All right, here we go. I got to shuffle these for a second before we start with Gemini. I'm going to shuffle them in the hand and see what we get. I hope it's a little different. I'm not going to mix them up yet. I feel like I need to try to give you a little bit of a positive message if I can. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. So why do I feel like things can work out for you? It's just a matter that you need to trust it with the Hermit card here, Gemini. Why do I feel like things could, you got to be strong. I've already told you this, and go in this direction. You need to do this. The Lovers, that's your card. Some of you, I almost feel like you're not feeling like you want to take on a new responsibility. You give me the energy where it's like, I don't want to be responsible for a goddamn thing. I want things to come at me easily, and I don't want to have to work for this shit. I don't want to have to work at all, kind of energy. And I feel like you're trying to trust that you could move forward or take the risks to move forward towards things that would probably make you feel like you're doing something important. Two of Wands, making the right decision, improving yourself or improving the world. He's holding a globe. I feel like that's the direction Gemini wants to head towards. What's going on with this card? It tells me you may be very distant from celebrations or victories towards like committed energy right now. Seven of Wands, I don't feel like you've moved towards it. Nine of Wands, you come off like the loner. You know what I'm saying? You come off to me like the loner right now. Here we go. Show me something for Gemini. Whatever comes out. Ooh, I think they're finally reversed because that one ain't. Neither one are. Both still upright. Justice and 10 of Wands. Clarify that. Why do you have the Justice and the 10 of Wands together for Gemini? What's the message here? Clarify those two cards. Now they're coming out like hotcakes. You're unhappy. Things have not been easy, or you've given me this confused or I don't know what to do energy. It's almost like every time you want to, you think you're very back and forth with this energy. Look, it's funny I said that, and you have the Six of Swords. You may not trust this energy. Eight of Swords. It's almost like you're trying to figure out if you should move towards it or if it's going to cause more problems, or if you'd be better doing something and moving on. Page of Swords. Starting over, creating something new, being happy you made that effort or challenged yourself to do so. Now, here's the fucked up thing. For some of you, I don't know where this... this is because read the shirt, baby. For some of you, Geminis, this is all about career. This is fucking awesome. But I'm picking up, and some of you, it's about career. Some of you, it's the complete opposite. It's about love. Some of you out there, it's about both. That's what I see for Gemini. Gemini, it's what's going... let's see if we can get something else. We are going to mix them up now and see what happens. All right? Don't get mad at me for just fucking trying to read the tarot and shit. Sometimes there'll be great messages. Sometimes there'll be the hard ones. You're getting a hard truth message, and it's what it is. Let's go. Just one mixed up shuffle. Let's see what you get. You're here, baby. There's gonna be a message for you, Gemini. I hope you're ready. Explain what's up with Gemini. Show me what's up with this card. What's up with the zodiac sign Gemini? What's going on? What is the message? Whatever comes out, I want to see what you got for Gemini. What do you have for them? Okay, the card that didn't want to go in. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Why does it give me the energy that there's nothing that's... You're not finding anything attractive right now. Ace of Pentacles is reversed. Two of Pentacles. Something to do with a decision. Some of you are trying to find the balance or the peace in it. Some of you aren't sure. It's almost like with the Three of Pentacles and then the Four of Pentacles, something doesn't feel like you can trust moving towards going after it. That's how this reading's coming out to me. You feel like it's going to be more of a problem, or it's going to be something you move away from anyway. Maybe you'll get balance for a little while. Go to the bottom. But it's not going to excite you or bring in the victories that you're looking for. Something like that. I feel like I'm reading your feelings. I feel like I'm reading your feelings right now. Just so you're not like getting lost. The last 4 or 5 cards, I feel like this is Gemini's feelings. Here we go. And what is it with this trust card? The High Priestess. What is here for Gemini? What is the message? Let's do this. King of Cups. Oh, fucky de fucker. I think you need like either a vacation, a massage, more rest. You need something that's going to make you feel like really good. And it doesn't, and it's weird. I get the energy. You may have that now, but I don't feel like it's about you. I feel like it's about others. And I feel like that's what's making you feel like this. Holy shit. Like all those fucking swords in you. That's what's probably making you feel like nothing excites me. The world's at like nothing, like I feel lost in suspense with the Eight of Swords energy. I don't know what to do. Judgment in reverse. I don't know what to do, but I'm trying to find those fucking answers, Page of Swords, or work in that direction. I do feel like you are trying. I do feel like you are trying. I don't know if you trust what you're trying or if you know if it even is going to make sense or make you happy. And I think you're very, very aware of how you feel right now. The Star is here with the Tower. Sometimes you got to accept change and not let shit bother you. All right? Sometimes that's what you got to do. The Devil is reversed and the Nine of Swords. Don't let anxiety get to you. Don't let anxiety or fear get to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you want to be in this energy, but I feel like you know you're in it. Here we go. Bottom. Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Four of Swords. Your emotions have probably been shut down. Somebody fucking threw them in the trash can. You did, essentially. Emotionless towards... Why? Some of you have become emotionless towards okay, I feel like some of you feel emotionless towards an ex or a partner, most likely an ex, where somebody makes me feel like they were extremely unhelpful. They still continue to be extremely fucking unhelpful, and you're just emotionally drained. You keep getting too many emotional cards in reverse. Ace of Swords, you may have truth and clarity about how you feel. Five of Cups is reversed. I feel like you try to emotionally ignore it or pretend like it doesn't bother you. You know what's wrong with your reading? Where's all the aces? Where's the Page of Wands? Where's the Queen of Swords? Where's the King of Swords? I feel like you may need to put your, speak out kind of energy. I feel like you're not doing that. And I feel like that's what's going on. It's like a speak up or put your foot down energy is what I'm getting for you. Here we go. King of Pentacles. Whether it's in career, finances, running the show. I feel like some of you already do run the show. King and Queen of, some of you are the mom and the dad in this situation. Some of you wear the pants and do what both parents are supposed to fucking do. Or that's just how you've been running around the world. And I feel like it's been getting you emotionally. I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. I feel like emotionally, it's got you fucking drained as a motherfucker. Like I can't even raise that fucking cup. My armpit hurts. I got a fucking, I got a bad shoulder. It's just crazy. Why is this reversing? What's going on? Yeah, okay. So there's something that you dealt with in love situations that I don't feel like there was enough communication. You remember I said there's no communication? Look how it came out. Nobody's figuring it out or making sense of it. And I feel like you've got to kind of feel like if you're willing to be the bigger person in a situation, I don't give a fuck if you're the breadwinner or you're not. But if you're the one putting in all the work, you should be able and feel entitled to have your voice be heard or to get the reciprocation or respect that you deserve. That's what I feel like Gemini needs right now. I feel like everything's worn Gemini down. Queen of Swords reversed. I just pulled the King of Swords reversed and the Queen. Come on. Read the shirt, baby. All right, Gemini. So what I'm going to tell you, I think it's good. Goddamn, you need like a kumbaya. You need either some meditation. Maybe you need to do something for you. That's how I feel, Gemini. I feel like meditation ain't gonna do enough. I feel like you could do all the fucking Reiki in the world. That ain't gonna do shit. I feel like you need to do something that's going to make you feel like that Gemini that just not only is revived, but is ready to conquer anything. Not only are your hopes becoming higher, not only are your feelings becoming stronger or more content, but everything's coming back and feeling like it's aligned and you're feeling more comfortable in your own skin. It's like a value situation that needs to like abruptly change. I hate your reading because I feel like I'm digging on you and I don't like coming at you, but I feel like it's necessary. Oh shit. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to give you a little bit more. And it's because I feel guilty as fuck. Here we go. Show me something for Gemini. And then we're moving on. You got a long ass read. King of Pentacles reversed. You might need to save your money. Some of you may need to start, saving some money. Trusting that that's a good idea. Either saving or investing your money. Also, some of you may need to save your money, and maybe the expenses that you need to save for are like a good vacation. That Four of Wands makes me feel like you need a celebration in your life. Five of Wands is reversed. Clarify why. Seven of Wands is reversed with the Queen of Wands reversed. Because you haven't had any excitement. It's telling me there's been no excitement in your life. None at all. None at all. When it comes to the investment of excitement, fun, pleasure, it doesn't exist with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's not Page of Pentacles reversed. It's not there. There's been no work towards it. And I think you fucking know it. And you could do it whatever you want. That's the magician. And what kills me is I feel like you've been sitting in this Nine of Wands energy, trying to move out of this energy. But at the same time, you may feel like there's no solutions or no help in a situation. Or you're doing it by yourself. Completely by yourself. You feel at a distance. Some of you, it's the lack of help from a man. A man doesn't help you or isn't putting up, doing what they're supposed to do. Here we go. Two of Wands, the Hangman, and the Six of Swords, and Death. This makes me feel like things are going to change in time. Thank fucking God. This right here, the Death card, the Temperance card in reverse, the Two of Wands with the Hangman and the Six of Swords makes me feel like it's only a matter of time before shit changes for you. The Hang, thank goodness. Here we go. Let's go. Anything else? Then we'll move on to Libra. I want to know what it is. Page of Swords, the Lovers reversed, the Moon, and the Seven of Swords. You're so in an energy where it's like, what do I go towards and what do I trust right now? I feel like the answer is to like let it go, come back to it when you need to, but trust yourself. I feel like you need to hear this more than I need to say it. Trust yourself right now. The Sun, because you're the only person that's going to be able to provide the happiness for you. Only you. Your card is here. The Page of Swords and the Lovers. Trying to find that direction, trying to find that source, trying to find what's going to make him or her happy, Gemini. The Moon and the Seven of Swords. Knowing that you're struggling to figure this out. Well, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and it's the judgment that you need in your life. Sometimes, as hard as it fucking is to hear, it's hard for me to hear sometimes. Sometimes you got to choose you. You know what I'm saying? And then let the rest fall in place. That's what I see for Gemini. I hope people like the Gemini reading. I think that was one of my worst / scariest Gemini reads ever. But still love you, Gemini. That funk's got to go though. That you can't keep that funk in the air. That can't be you. That ain't you. You know who you are. Kind of energy. Here we go. Libra. You're making me nervous to read Libra. So you've probably been nervous as fuck because I'm getting nervous. Libra's energy. Here we go. What do we got? 6 Cups. We're going to start with Libra in a minute. I need a cigarette. I need to calm my fucking nerves after reading Gemini like that. What in the hell was that all about? Oh. I actually might watch your video. I mean, Gemini, I never skip right to Gemini and ooh, what did I say to Gemini? But I kind of want to know what the fuck I said to Gemini, thoroughly. God damn. In time, I think it's all going to fall into place for you. Let me tell you that much, Gem. Now we're on to Libra. I will shuffle like I did for Gemini. I can't get Gemini's energy just to leave the table. Lovers. 6 of Cups and Lovers. Here we go. What the hell? I was going to say, if that's the damn Lovers that just jumped out, on me. It was a double card. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do it. Libra. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Libra? What do we have for Libra? What's the message for Libra? What's the message for Libra? Not moving towards a fire sign. If you dealt with a fire sign, you ain't dealing with them again. That shit's... Pew! Hey, at least landed on the table. 8 of Wands reversed. Libra's like, fuck the fire sign. I'm not going to put work towards that. And I don't trust that motherfucker either. The 7 of Wands, you don't trust a fire sign, it tells me. What the fuck happened here? So just take what may resonate. This is probably going to be it's your fucking message or it's not. Here we go. Oh, shit. Here we go. Libra, show me what's up. 5 of Swords. Lost without you. Somebody's trying to make sure they made the right decision and they don't have any regrets or they don't look back with that 5 of Swords energy. It's probably you. Holy shit. And it's definitely, there's a high potential. It's a fire sign. Page of Wands. More fire energy. Are you putting the work in it? Hell to the no. I don't think you want to. I think you want a brand new beginning. I think you feel like somebody played you. That Devil card makes me feel like you feel like the Devil card and the 10 of Swords makes me feel like somebody played you. Or the Knight of Wands is next. Could have did motherfucking Earth fire sign. Somebody played you. And I think you're aware of it. think you're very aware of it. I think emotionally you're not attached to it. I think you're more focused on what you can manifest with the star card. Let's do this. Let's do this, Libra. Let's see what you get. You may be curious about what's going to happen emotionally too in your life, and you may kind of keep that under the radar. You give me this, I want to know what's going to happen emotionally next to my life with this energy. Oh, don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me you don't fucking emotionally, you don't think about. Tell me you don't think about that celebration, because you do. You fucking do. Oh my God. I like these cards. Here we go. Let's do this. There's another message. I'm going to play it out like it needs to be said. Some of you either definitely got away from a fire sign. Some of you it was another Libra. Some of you it was a water sign. Maybe a Taurus for others of you. Maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I'm seeing strong energy, fire, water, Libra. What the fuck is that? What really happened? Whether you got away from them, they got away from you. Let's see where this goes. Give me something for Libra. I should have timestamped Libra. I didn't fucking do that. Oh well. The Hermit. You had to trust the decision, not put the work towards this. You might have been with them for a while. I feel like you guys were together you guys were a hot item for a minute with that Six of Swords. I don't feel like you're moving towards them. They're moving towards you. I feel like you were just in a boat together for a while, or maybe lived together for a while, or waiting for the next best thing to happen. But it never did. Here we go. Give me something. Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This person might have broke your heart. I hate to say this. I feel like this person gave you basically a lot of broken promises. This card made me feel like broken promises. In time, I feel like Five of Pentacles, you guys drifted apart or wanted different things. And that's probably why you didn't get the balance you were looking for from this lover. Lovers is reversed. It's probably why you moved on or they moved on. Excuse me. The investment stopped. The trusting going forward stopped. Emotionally, what's up? You didn't feel like this person was ready for you. What the I wonder if this is making sense to somebody out there. Somebody didn't feel like this person was ready for them or ever going to be ready to fully commit. Here we go. Son of a bitch. Let's go. The Page of Pentacles, the Moon, the Emperor. Why do I feel like you got the truth of a situation you wanted growth with, you wanted to see work out? This gives me, I wanted this to work out energy. But the Emperor reversed, the Three of Pentacles, I wanted this to work, but it didn't work. Until I got the truth of that it wasn't going to happen. There's not a it shoulda, coulda, woulda. It didn't. It didn't happen. It didn't sustain. Queen of Swords. You don't talk to this motherfucker. You might even have him blocked, or they got you blocked. Someone's blocked. Three of Swords. It did upset you for a while. Three of Wands. I do feel like you've moved away from that and kind of tamed your energy. You give me this, I let go of that, the emotions of it. I still miss them though, or think about them, or hope they're doing okay kind of energy. Whatever the fuck whatever's going on there. Here we go. Let's do this. Libra. Two of Wands, Strength card, and Death card. Clarify it. I think I know what it's going to say, but let's see what it says. I want to see what it says so bad right now. Let's see what you get. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Oh, shit. You give me this. We could have had it all, baby energy. You have this motherfucking King of Wands. We could have had the passion. We could have had the businesses. We could have had everything we wanted until we stopped fucking putting work and action and communicating and recognizing. I feel like two people wanted different things. I feel like that's why the judgment didn't land upright and it's in the no position. Like you couldn't get what you wanted. 3 of Cups. Maybe it was time to play with new energy. 4 of Swords. I think you've thought about moving towards new energy, but emotionally you haven't moved yet. The Tower. It'll be a matter of time and you will. The Tower just makes me feel like when things align for you, things will change. Let's see what this is. 8 of Swords is reversed. The High Priestess. You're trusting. A lot of you are either trusting a business or focused more on career over love right now. Something about career, and I don't have career cards. I'm just feeling the energy. 2 of Swords, the Hangman, the 7 of Swords. What happened here? Somebody made you feel like you were never going to get. It's almost like they were never going to join the right side of the rainbow with you. I hate to put it that way, but that's what it tells me. With the Sun and the 8 of Cups together, before that, the 7 of Swords, the Hangman, and the 2 of Swords. Somebody wasn't ready. Knight of Swords, the Magician, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. But they wanted you to believe you were ready. They were ready. What the fuck? They weren't ready. 10 of Cups is reversed. They weren't ready. They weren't ready to commit. Page, emotionally, with what happened, I feel like the answer is you learned in time. That you learned in time, or in time, it was just like the fun you may have had with this person, it just had to stop. The wheel, it's not moving. It had to go. That love you had for them, I don't think that completely died though. But I don't think either person tried to fight in the same direction. I feel like you guys were pulled apart because you wanted 2 different things. I'm sorry, but that's what I got for you so far. Holy shit. Here we go. I should have called this fucking reading Watch If You Dare. Nobody would have fucking watched it. Anyways, let's keep going. Is this making sense to anybody out there? Whether it was Gemini's reading, Libra's reading, let me see what you have to say in the live comment section. I'm going to get the stained glass tarot and pray to God that we get a little bit better message for Libra. It wasn't horrible. Gemini's was harder than yours, but yours is more or less just 2 people meeting, meeting and wanting 2 different things. But I do... You also give me, not all of you, some of you give me the energy that you're not even attracted to the same things. And that made it harder to pull together. Like this person like that, you like this. And that made it harder to stay locked in. We're done. We're done. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Somebody wrote Libra made sense. Thank you. Watch If You Dare. Somebody wrote the thing. I might have to change the motherfucking title. No, I'll leave the title. I don't know how many people are going to make it past Gemini at this fucking point. Here we go. All right. Libra's energy, please. What do we got for Libra? Libra. Libra, baby. What do you got? Very career-oriented right now. You just showed me the Queen of Pentacles. Moon card. Here we go. Let's see what flips over my hand. What's going? Okay, let's see what this is. Wow, that hit me in the chin. Somebody left. Somebody's single. And whoever it is, either you dipped or they dipped, and they're definitely either a water or fire sign is what it's telling me. Maybe a fucking Gemini. There's the fire. There's more air. So it's an air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What the fuck happened here? Here we go. Let's do this. Let's go. 5 of Cups is reversed. The Knight of Wands. The Page of Wands. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Clarify that. Clarify it. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know the answers. Somebody's trying to get the, like, let it go. I feel like they knew they needed to. I feel like they know they needed to let go of a situation that wasn't working out. And the hardest part for me to say this is it was you. Whether they asked you to leave, you asked them to leave, because the shoe's on the other foot with some of you. Some of you, they asked you to leave. And some of you, it's vice versa. Some of you, you had them leave. Whatever the story is here that it's showing me, it's telling me strongly that it was you that felt like that felt the hurt of the situation. That it just didn't. It hits harder on you. I don't know how. I'm sorry, but it does. Like, you absorbed it more. I'm gonna be real with what I'm getting. Here we go. Let's go. Show me something. Happiness. What? For some of you, it's made you not even want to focus towards love for a while. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Some of you know it. I don't know what else to tell you. The Sun card, the Death card. Let me explain this. The Four of Cups, the King of Cups reversed, the Empress upright, then every other cup, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, all in the reverse. That is like, I don't want to deal with love for a while. I'm not focusing on it. It's not my purpose right now. It doesn't stimulate me. You could still be aggravated about what happened. And I feel like I think that's the secret that people are trying not to let out. The Libra out there. Here we go. I hope you guys don't hate me after this one. I'm sorry if it's kind of hitting home or this isn't like let's go out there and trigger the world. Like, that's not the point. The point is to kind of objectively identify the little bit of things that might have happened, maybe get a little bit of confirmation. If you don't only get confirmation, maybe pay attention to the things that you're still working on healing. That's the bottom fucking line. Here we go. The Emperor. Motherfucker. 10 of Cups. Reversed. Queen of Wands. The High Priestess. Why? It's telling me it's fire, water, maybe air. You got Aries energy. The High Priestess could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's going on? Neither one of you. I get it. It got to a point where when it came to emotionally being like impressed with the other individual or moving forward, neither one of you decided to tackle that. It's almost like it wasn't worth putting the work in, or too much time was invested and nothing moved forward. And I think you became very, very aware of this. And I think the other person did too. So eventually that's why everything unfolded the way it did. Holy fucking hell. King of Pentacles is reversed. What's here for Libra? Whatever comes out. Oh my Lord. 8 of Cups. So it's over. That's you're so far away from this right now. They're so far away from you. They don't live close by. Something about they're not next door. They may have moved towns. They may have moved cities. Some shit like that. They're not that close by. I also get loss of contact energy. Like, there's no fucking contact. Page of Cups. Emotionally, what's up? 2 of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. They're at a distance. You're over here doing your own thing. Clarify the Magician for Libra, please. What is the message? 9 of Swords. You're not trying to think about it. Holy shit. You're not trying to think about it. You're just trying to move away from it. Stay out of it, not let it get to you. Yes, you're still a little pissed off. You're still a little mad that you couldn't trust them, or they lied when it came to putting in the work and effort. That it wasn't the two of you and the two of you forever. That it kind of got, hung up. I feel like you feel like somebody Somebody played with your time, your direction, the way you felt about moving forward, and it doesn't sit well with you. Still, Six of Cups. You're not dealing with them, and you're starting to recognize I can manifest a new beginning, and that's where you should be. This is exactly where you should be, Libra. That I like. All right, let me see what else I can give for Libra. Anything else, real quick? Whew, Jesus. Let's see what you get. I want something. Give me whatever comes out for Libra real fast. Whatever comes out directly for Libra. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the High Priestess. I also get the energy that a lot of you aren't trying to feel any regret or sorrow. You give me, I can't feel any regret or sorrow that we didn't get the outcome we wanted. The Judgment card is reversed, that we didn't get what we were looking to build. That King of Pentacles energy. We probably should have communicated, but we didn't decide to do that. You got the King of Wands reversed, the Death card reversed, the Strength card, the Two of Wands, the Empress, the Six of Cups. We just decided to let it let it be what it is. In other words, like, I think it was like if you wanted something to be red, they wanted it to be blue, kind of energy, whatever that's about. And you didn't really communicate it until the last straw. This makes me, and that's how the ending happened. That's how the move. That's why this fell apart. The Ace of Wands is, Ace of Swords is reversed. That's why Three of Pentacles is reversed. That's why it didn't work. That's why nobody took the risk. Seven of Pentacles are staying in the investment. Could have been with an Aries. Could have been with a Cancer. Could have been with a Pisces or Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That is your reading. All right. Whew. All right, I gotta check the chat real quick, see what people are saying. I asked if it made any sense, but I got kind of busy. Let's see what some people said. Hopefully they're not like, you're crazy. Okay. How far back was it? I drink a good amount of coffee. Not every day, but I do drink some coffee. I've drank some coffee in my day. All right. Libra played both sides of the fence. What happened? Ended it? Yes. All. Career. Not at all. Just let it go. Wished him well. Well, that's good that you wished him well. That is good. Here we go. Aquarius. Let's do this. Aquarius, what do we got for you? Curious to see what Aquarius gets. Do yours a little bit different. Why not? We don't want that same energy showing up. I don't think it could. I really think it could. Maybe. If it was meant to, if it's meant to, it's meant to. But let's see what we get for Aquarius. Here we go. All right. Am I at the bottom? I don't even know. Welcome in, everybody. Please remember to smash that like button on your way in. What's up with the... what's up with that? I should have just said it before that card came out. Let me just tell you. I immediately picked up on these two cards just by looking at them that it almost feels like you're wondering where that offer could be, or if you're ever going to get that offer. It could be a woman, Aquarius. Am I ever going to get that, am I ever going to get equipped with, that awesome guy, that perfect partner, that love offer? Am I ever going to walk into it? Is it ever going to walk into me? And then this card came out, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. It makes me feel like you want the offer, but you haven't really opened up your heart to moving towards going in that direction or put the work into it. Let's go. Let's see what we get for Aquarius. Show me the message. Queen, you've been focused on career as well, like Libra, over love, it's telling me. This is different. Some of you Aquariuses, it makes me feel like the Two of Cups reversed, you have the Hierophant, the Five of Cups reversed, the Empress upright, and then the Four of Swords reversed, the High Priestess upright. I feel like emotionally, you give me this, I was over it. After this last encounter relationship, I became emotionally unavailable for anybody. The Empress and the Four of Swords. And I put a lot of thought into not going, just rushing into anything else or dealing with anything else. I almost feel like this, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, like I just don't trust anything else or anybody else right fucking now. It's how you make me feel. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. What's up emotionally? Okay, now it's telling me that whatever you went through last, you didn't like how it ended. Whatever relationship you had last, you may not have liked how that shit ended. The Death card, it didn't make you very happy or want to go forward in a happy stance. Like it made you kind of back away. I'm going to tell you, you backed away. Page of Swords. You stopped moving towards love, baby. The lovers. You weren't doing it. It's almost like you had a change of emotions and heart. You went cold, bitch. Like you went cold as ice. Like you put your heart on ice when it came to shit because you didn't want any anxiety, any fear, or to. It's almost like I just don't want to fucking deal with the energy. And that's the decision it's telling me you made emotionally. What's going on with you? You've been very, very work oriented, or money and work are gonna get better for you. I can tell you that much. Money and work are going to get better for you. Some of you feel like you couldn't trust options or didn't have the opportunity of options around you. Something like that as well with the Magician reverse, the Seven of Cups reverse. What the hell? The Ten of Cups and the Emperor to the Star to the Ten of Swords. So it says you would like a new beginning, but you're not sure of where to go or what to start with, or if it's you come off. Why do you give me the energy like Gemini? You fucking give me the energy where Gemini, it felt like Gemini was like trying to figure out their path. Some of them were trying to figure out work. Some of them, it was work and love. You, it feels like, no. Like you buttoned up work, or you're starting to, but you need to button up love. Completely. You're like the complete opposite of your fellow fucking air sign, Gemini. Eight of Wands. You're not putting any energy into that. Fuck, you're not moving there. You haven't moved there. Five of Pentacles. That shit's been gone. That shit, you might as Judgment. That shit might have, that's the graveyard card for me, baby. That might as well be in, like, it's non-existent. You haven't wanted the burdens. You haven't really committed towards it. And you haven't wanted to become upset all over again. Shit. Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Your reading specifically tells me the last person, you'll know this is your reading. This is how you'll know. The last person you dealt with, this is, I feel like this is the nut kicker. You didn't want to feel any more anxiety. Once it ended, and you had feelings for that situation with the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, man, you were just sitting back waiting for that fucking communication to pour in, waiting for the work to show up. But all of a sudden, the work didn't show up. The communication didn't exist. Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. So it's almost like you had to shut it down. It went out of business. That relationship went out of business. And it was almost like it was treated more like a business than a love situation towards the end. What the fuck is that? Oh my God. Strength, the Chariot. So you said goodbye. And I don't think you ever looked back or worried about where you're heading. I feel like it made you not want to go forward with anything but career, or maybe focusing on health, or something, definitely career oriented aspects, because you're either going to be very successful this year or do much better with career this year, because the King, the 10, and the Page of Pentacles, you're very career oriented over the passions of love. Nine of Pentacles, very independent. Three of Wands, I feel like that's the direction you're going towards. You come off like I don't fucking need anybody. Nine of Cups, it's another lonely, like emotionally, I'm okay with it. The Moon card came out after it. The Page of Cups. I would like to open up to love, but Nine of Wands, do I want to put my energy? Do I want to play with it? Let's see what the cards say. The Hermit. I want to trust it. The Queen of Cups. But emotionally, when it comes to balance, Justice reversed, Three of Cups. Emotionally, the King of Wands. I have passion. but I can't seem to find who or what's going to make sense. I can't seem to find who or what's going to make sense towards love, because it goes from the Justice card reversed, the Three of Cups reversed, the King of Wands upright, passionate about opening up, Seven of Wands reversed, kind of lacking knowing what direction to move towards when it comes to love, or feeling like you even want to be emotionally available for it right now. Four of Pentacles, you're more focused on your stability. Four of Wands also makes me feel like you've been more focused on stability in your home life. Home life stability and your reputation is something that's coming out for you. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Fool. You haven't been wanting to take risks towards situations that you feel like will be basically will be a repeat, habitual. You're like, I'm not dealing with any habitual bitchy ass energy, is what it's telling me. All right, let's see if I can get anything else. Now, just bear in mind, this ain't going to be everybody's reading. It may be your reading, it may be somebody else's. I won't get your energy every time, and that's the idea of it. I'm probably not supposed to try. I don't want to just only get your energy every time. Did somebody really come in here with the name Bitchy, and I just said Bitchy or Bitch or something like that? But here we go. Let's go. Anything else for Aquarius? The Magician, the Hierophant. Trying to figure out what I feel like you're trying to figure out what direction to trust or move towards. And I feel like this has been something you've been kind of trying to get out of, making a decision, making sure you choose the right path. It's almost like you want so emotionally you want to be with somebody that's going to make you, I can't believe it's the next card. I was going to say happy. And it is the next card, happy. That was the next words on my fucking mouth. A lover that's going to make you happy, but you can't find it, or you haven't found it, or you haven't looked for it, because that's what it's telling me. Some of you, it's about not going after the risks or opening up the lines of communications. I don't feel like you're being restricted by the past, because it's not telling me it's the past fucking you up. And I think you know that. It doesn't tell me you're stuck on a man. It tells me you're mad at the actions a man may have taken in the past, but that's as far as it tells me. It doesn't tell me anything else. So you may not have liked that they weren't communicating, because it tells me for some of you, they didn't communicate very well. And that's probably what got you fed up. Three of Cups reversed. Four of Swords. It made you think that it was time to let go. Two of Pentacles. It wasn't feeling it was bringing in balance, or it didn't feel like it was appreciating you. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. And it wasn't worth stressing you out. I think you came to that conclusion. They might have made you feel like you were an option. And I think that was the fucking problem. I think that made you come to your ultimate decision to say, I'm too fucking strong for this. Death card, it's got to go. Out with the old, in with the new. But I don't think you've jumped into the new crosshairs yet. I see that you'd like to invest in it. You want to trust it. You're not afraid of it, but you haven't found it. You haven't found it yet. Just give everything time. Be patient with yourself and believe, and use your own energy to your advantage. Manifest what you want, or keep asking the universe for it and see if it provides it for you in time. That's what I would tell you. Here we go. Four of Cups. Why is that reversed? Eight of Wands. There's your car, Star card, Ace of Wands. It tells me you would love a brand new beginning. So there's two energies on this table. Some of you, and now it's like, now there's an energy where somebody's ready for a brand new beginning and wants to be in a relationship that's an Aquarius. The Star card I'm staring at is a woman. It could be a woman. And the Queen of Cups upright, it's a woman. It's probably a fucking woman. I get the energy where some are ready for the relationship and to go in that direction. That's the new energy I'm seeing just from these little bit of cards that came out. And the other energy is the energy I've been reading, where somebody just has looked away from it completely. Basically did this shit to it. So let me put my motherfucking glasses on, be Ray Charles to that shit. Let me be blind to the sight of love or action towards it. That's what it's telling me. What the fuck? Let's go. Seven of Wands. Somebody doesn't want to have to start and stop again. That's what it tells me. And it feels like it keeps pulling more towards the person that won't move towards a relationship. It feels like it like that energy wants to show up more than the other energy. Wait a minute. All right, here's the other energy. What's going on? See what I'm saying? So there's an energy that doesn't want to go towards shit relationship wise, doesn't want to be stressed about it, while another energy is all fucking for it. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Swords. That's what they want to have happen. So it's like there's some Aquariuses out there that are ready for a relationship, ready for a soulmate, and then there are other ones that are like, get the fucking shit away from me. Your reading was a little difficult because I didn't. You threw like a monkey wrench in that shit at the end on me. Come on now, Aquarius. Let's keep rolling. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I really didn't expect that. Maybe that's just the energy you're providing. Maybe you go back and forth mentally or emotionally. It don't feel 100% like that could be what it is. You know what it feels like? It feels like I'm picking up two different energies because it really felt like the person that doesn't want it or it doesn't excite them, they've been in that energy long enough to be molded by it. Where the person that wants it is tired of waiting for it or wondering if it's ever going to be in front of them or if they're going to grow old alone. And it's so fucking sad to have to say it like that. And it's like that's the thing they don't want. That's what I got. Yeah, I take what may resonate. If it doesn't resonate, I get it. I'm just going to keep going. Okay. All right. What sign are we doing next? I'm going to drink some coffee. All right. Here we go. Okay, Joanne. The signs that have been done are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, now we're going to do what we're going to do. I guess it's Earth signs. Earth is first. I see Virgo. Virgo. All right. Virgo. 107.47. I totally botched these timestamps. You're gonna have to bear with me with timestamps because I'm gonna be way behind when I have to do this. Post them after the video. Just 107, 108. Call it 1. How am I gonna make that an 8? That looks like a fucking fucked up snowman. All right, 06. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. All right. I should do it in order. It's so much easier. But should I just do it? No, I already said Virgo. Fuck it. Virgo. What do we got for Virgo? Whatever comes out. Hello, Alex. Hey, Joanne. Stacy, Green Eyes. Hello, Heather. I'm sorry that it was disheartening. I can't pronounce your name, but I appreciate you watching and the fact that you could stomach it. You know, that makes me proud of you. Just to be real with you, makes me proud of you. Gemini's was fucking worse. Anyways, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do Virgo now. Here we go. Gemini's was worse in a good way. It was like a, pull yourself out of it kind of energy. Here we go. I wonder what the fuck Leo's gonna be because it's my sign. Oh shit, Virgo! Like, are you gonna do me like that? Are you for real? Oh, okay. Why is that here? Ooh, so may not be everybody's story. I'm not sure who it's going to be out there, but I'm going to say this, Virgo. 2 of Cups, Star card, 6 of Pentacles. Some of you might have dealt with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you may have dealt with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, star card reversed, Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo like self. That's pretty much all that showed up on the table. Those three, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All air, all earth, and water. It just gives me the energy, whatever happened in the relationship that you were in, you give me I'm not attached to it. It doesn't bother me anymore. I can feel that on the second row more than the top row, but I'm staring at the top row purposely while I talk. The Two of Cups to that star to the Six of Pentacles, it's almost like it doesn't bother me anymore. I wanted I wanted to have almost somebody may have wanted to have babies. I get like I wanted to have a baby with that person, or I thought I did kind of energy. So this is somebody, you could be younger. I don't know where I'm getting this from the top row, but that's what I'm feeling. But I feel like that's completely released. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands reversed. Could have been a fire sign. I overlooked those two cards, didn't recognize fire was on the table. King of Cups, Nine of Cups. Emotionally unavailable, emotionally not letting it emotionally affect you kind of energy is what I feel like you're doing. Not worried about what didn't work out, but it does once in a while, if you think about it, still upsets you. You know, how things didn't go, you know, you didn't get the fairy tale ending with the person. And I think you'll know who this person is if you were very attracted to them or they were just a very attractive person. What the fuck? Here we go. I get all these nice comments about being cute and attractive, but I'm like, dude, this person's fucking better looking than me. Like, that's how I feel about this. Here we go. Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, the Devil. Wheel of Fortune. Clarify this. What did you know? Some of you, it tells me that either it just did not work out for you and this person, or the story is they moved on to somebody else. They left you. It tells me Five of Pentacles. They left you behind. I'm done. I want to hang this. I want to shut this off. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, I'm kind of wanting to shut this one down. This one's getting on my fucking nerves. Like, left you. Somebody may have got left for somebody else, or they were thinking about it. I hope you didn't do that to them. Hold up. What the fuck? I don't feel like it was you, but I don't know. Let's see what it says. No. I feel like somebody was looking in a different direction or willing to put work towards somebody else. Instead of opening up to you. You couldn't trust working with this person. I'm sorry. I feel guilty. I feel guilty as shit. And you're reading Virgo. Couldn't trust this person. They give me the energy like they would lie to you, and it wouldn't affect them at all. You'll know if when you guys split, you had a lot of work to handle on your own. That makes me feel like it's a marriage that went to shit, or could have been a marriage. Could have both at one point talked about marriage or thought about this could be the one at one point, or just very sexually attracted to each other. Whatever. But what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, it made me feel like you had to focus a lot of energy towards career, yourself. Almost be like your own inspiration. I wonder if you got to the point where you knew when you would tell them stuff, if you still talk to them, that they acted like they really gave a shit, but they didn't. Because this is what it makes me feel like. There's the communication, the magician, emotions. Oh man, I'm getting a headache. So some of you, somebody might have gotten headaches, migraines while they were with this person, whether it was you or them. Somebody got fucking headaches, migraines maybe right here, like right there, not in the middle, right over the fucking eyebrow. But what it looks like is the King of Swords, the Magician, the Four of Cups, the Death card, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. It tells me that this person would whoever dumped who, somebody would start trying to hold on to the other person. That's what it tells me. It tells me somebody was still holding on. Somebody was still wanting to put that work in. Knight of Pentacles. The Hangman, they felt stuck, confused. Three of Cups. Strength, they got strong. They released it. The Ace of Swords is reversed because it wasn't providing balance and it wasn't making them happy. They also weren't sure if they would get, like, I almost feel like, where were you last night? With this card, you see all these bitches fucking throwing their cups in the air? Where were you, Tar, Joey, Leon? Where the fuck were you? You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy I'm seeing. Of course, I had to throw my fucking name in there, right? Just playing video games, man. The fuck? Peter? Where the fuck were you? I don't know. Oh, these messages. Oh my God. I don't know. I thought I was gonna love these decks. These decks I'm like not wanting to use again. Is that bad? That's horrible. Holy shit. Oh my God. I might read the fucking live comments after the video. I'm like, oh my Lord. I kind of want to read them now. So some of you either got dumped by an air sign, fire sign, fire sign, or just stopped communicating with an Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Definitely Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you started to work on your fortune or trust building up yourselves. Holy shit, the Moon card. Trust, awareness. You became very, very smart with yourself, or took your time and energy and invested it in you. I don't, if this person was playing games or fucking around and you didn't know what the fuck they were doing or who they were invested in, I feel like that's why it was easy for you to make a decision not to move forward in love. Five of Pentacles, to leave it behind. Five of Wands, not to let it be a problem. To recognize Ace of Wands, I have no more passion and desire towards this Two of Cups energy anymore. I'm emotionally unavailable for it. Emotionally, that person doesn't know what they want. They're kind of unhealthy or toxic. Five of Swords is reversed. Eight of Wands is reversed. I'm not dealing with it. 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Cups? To the Empress. Because I feel like you got clarity. This makes me feel like you got a lot of clarity that the best decision was to get away or to let it go. I had to let this go because I should be treated better. This isn't going to be everybody's reading, but you have that. I deserve to be treated better. Ace of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't treat you like this. Why are you treating me like this? Seven of Cups. Don't make me your fucking option. Somebody went through this shit. The Wheel. They moved out of it. You moved out of it. The best part about this for me is that you got away from that shit. That you didn't get stuck there forever. King of Pentacles to the Three of, you moved away, it tells me. Because you didn't see shit changing for the better. You also didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Where are you going? Why am I worrying about what you're doing? Kind of energy. Emotionally, that's not how a relationship's supposed to work. And I think that's what happened to you guys. That may not, I feel like I'm reading like one person at a fucking time. I don't feel like I'm making sense at all right now. Oh shit. This reading's kind of got me like just not feeling like maybe it's making more sense than I'm getting, but it just seems like it's hard, rough as shit. I was in a good mood. I'm not in a bad mood. I just don't like it because I feel like It's not what I want to say. Here we go. Give me something else for Virgo. I'm going to shuffle on the table. I don't know who this is for, but what I'm picking up, whoever this is, they were late. Whenever they were supposed to do shit with you, they showed up late a lot, or they were late to shit a lot. I don't know who the fuck that's for, but I'm picking up late energy. Here we go. It doesn't feel like fucking hours, but like late enough to where it was noticeable, where it was like hard for them to manage the time. I don't know why I would pick that up or why I feel that way, but let's go. Virgo. Justice. The world. What is here for Virgo? And trust. Spiritual essence. What are you trying to tell me here? I like it. So I like it a lot. Virgo's got like a clear conscience of being over that bullshit, is what it makes me feel like. Tells me you have balance here, but then you have the world card. So I feel like this is something you're looking to go after or get. Looking to trust, looking to see, but you're not trying to fear when it's coming, if it's coming. That part I really like. The temperance to the 7 of swords. This just makes me feel like, you got to be patient and you're on your own. The 9 of swords reversed with the lovers, and it's knowing that you can't cause any anxiety or fear or worry about love or the changes that have not happened yet, that have not been, in your face. 8 of cups, the love that hasn't been offered or hasn't shown up yet. I don't feel like that can be your emotional burden. I don't think you're letting that weigh you down. I do get the energy. Clarify that ace. I do get the energy that you want it, or you imagine like that beautiful relationship. Your imagination does think about it. You do hold on to it. It is a part of who you are. Kind of energy. Here we go. Hell yeah, it does. King of Pentacles. You just haven't found the investment or the lover yet. That landed upside down too. That's the 10 of Cups. And it landed up over here on another tarot deck. Show me what's up, Virgo. It's just telling me you either had to release a fire sign, air sign, or earth sign. And either you had to release it or you had to accept that it wasn't working out. You know what I mean? You had to trust that this isn't going to make it. This ain't going to happen. We ain't doing this kind of energy. 5 of Cups reversed and the Chariot upright. It's time to go kind of energy. I feel like you came to that. I feel like you recognized it for what it was. Why is this here? Clarify the 10 of Swords. Show me what you can show me for Virgo. With the 10 of Swords. What do I need to see with that? Virgo's energy. Show me what the message is. Virgo. Whatever comes out. You're wanting to find, you would like someone to communicate with, it tells me. You try not to stress about it. You want a new beginning. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Because you'd like to play with it. Because you would like it. Who wouldn't like it? Who wouldn't like having somebody to talk to? Queen of Swords. But you're not letting it stress you out. Not one bit. 2 of Swords. You've made up your mind on that. But you want the new beginning. That's the 10. That's the 10 of Swords. You want to start going down that road again. You want to start building that balance. Look at this. There's the balance card. 9 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. You're ready to commit towards finding it or finding you. Manifesting it. What are you not stuck with? You're not worried about what you've dealt with. especially if what you dealt with kind of upset you. If you became very aware that it upset you, or the person, it gives me like they let me down. So I couldn't move forward with it. 8 of Wands reversed energy, and I feel like you know that, and you're past that. Ace of Pentacles, you're very career oriented, very focused on your own well being, creating more abundance in life for you, maybe for a family, or something of the sort. And you've probably been single for a while. Ooh, some of you, the person might have tried to come. If you didn't block them, because it doesn't show me that they got blocked, but they may have tried to get back on your good graces. Maybe not all of you, but some of you, they may have tried to get back on your good graces. And that's probably how you would know who I'm picking up on for you. Let's keep going. Not all of you, that may have happened. Some of you, that may have happened. If they haven't done it yet, they damn well might. If they can get a hold of you. All right. That one's done. Let's keep moving. All right, we did Virgo. We're going to do Taurus. Taurus is next. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. You're welcome, Heather. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Taurus. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Jesus. Okay. Why? Why do we start with that card first? All right. Ooh. Wow. I picked up a lot off of the what I drew down so far. So here we go. The Magician's reversed. Then the Death card's upright. The Queen of Pentacles is upright. The Two of Swords is reversed. Your reading makes me feel like there was some kind of relationship, a person that you may not known if you felt like you could trust a relationship. You didn't feel like you could trust a relationship. I feel like you tried to get humble or ground yourself or look away from it at one point, or put a lot of work and energy into yourself or a business, or creating more solutions that made you not focus on what made you feel like wasn't working or showing up for you the way you wanted it to. You then go to the Page of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It just doesn't seem like the direction that you were looking at with a person was making sense. And emotionally, when it came to taking action, I don't know if you became bored or unbothered or just felt like I want somebody else. Your reading is like I want somebody else. Those two cards make me feel like I want a different person. Like you tried it, but it wasn't your flavor. Or the flavor wear it out or some shit. Whatever. That's not something I would usually say, but that's how I feel. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay, I'm just going to say what the fuck I feel like saying. It seems like to me, King of Swords, Nine of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. One person was in it. The other person wasn't really in it. One person kind of had, so somebody loved somebody more than the other person loved them. That is one of the hardest fucking things to deal with. If you're the one that's getting burned because you're like head over heels in love with a person, or you feel like you fucking found somebody that you were with in 1609, that sucks. That's fucking hard to knock, because that's how it looks to me. Like somebody was in it and felt like they were their everything, while the other person was like, no, you're not my everything. You might have been the one. I felt like, you're not my everything. I hate to be brutally honest, but I feel like you might have been the one that was like, no, I want something else. I can see how we're different. I can see how I thought this was a good idea, but now the more we invested in it, the more I don't think we are a match made in heaven. But they didn't see it that way. Woo! Holy fucker. Here we go. I don't know. I just feel like I jumped up. I feel like I just was fucking Whoopi Goldberg, bitch. And like I let them take over my body for a minute to come like spirit to talk about your shit. Here we go. Let's do this. No. Hell to the no. 6 of Wands. Why is it reversed? 8 of Swords. Reversed. Where are we going with this? I should have just showed it to you. It was on the fucking bottom and it jumped out. The 10 of Wands reversed. It was not going anywhere. The defeat was something you were never ever. I hate to say it, but if you were the person that wasn't heartbroken, the person that fucking you were with, they'd probably be crying right now watching this fucking reading, because that sucks. That's triple fucking no. 6 of Wands, no victory. 8 of Swords, no look at. 10 of Wands, too much work, too much headache. I'm not fucking going towards it. I wanted to learn or trust it or take the risk. What happened? 3 of Swords, my fucking heart got broken. Shattered. 3 of Wands, because the person wanted to move away from me. Holy shit. I may never use this tarot deck again. Like, I don't know. 7 of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords. Clarify it. Clarify it. Clarify the goddamn thing. Let's go. Oh, you're trying to shoot under my shit. I feel so sorry for somebody. So there was a relationship, it's telling me, that somebody wanted to invest in. They were trying to think of how to fix it, but they never really figured out what to do, because I don't think they had the power to change the other person's feelings. Hello. Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, because somebody wanted out. 3 of Cups. Somebody wasn't having it. They wanted to play the field or find somebody else. 9 of Swords. It was probably the Taurus, bitch. It was you. It was you. Whether you're a woman, a man, I don't give a damn what you be. You felt like you were wasting your time, and you became aware of it and were like, it's time to go. I'm going to try the next fucking Hershey bar that comes my way. Fuck your fucking nutty bar. Balance. Why is balance here? Page of Cups. Emotionally, I'm not into you. The Moon. And now I know that kind of energy. What the fuck? This is what it... Strength card. The King of Wands. Where are we going? It may have felt like it was a sex relationship, and that's why you left. The sex was excellent. Maybe a pretty face, nice body, whatever the fuck. Something like that. Some of you that could have been a pretty good talker, and if they didn't talk a lot, they were good at talking just when it was the two of you. Whoa. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Judgment. Queen of, but somebody became emotionless to it. Like it just didn't tickle them anymore. Or like, yeah, the sex was great, but what else do we have here? Because emotionally, I don't feel anything else. And I don't want to put effort towards this. I want to manifest a different outcome, a different celebration. This is the only shit that showed up upright. Everything else is like my emotions aren't attached to it. Queen of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Do I really want to go towards this? Probably going to say no. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody may have wanted balance, but it's still in reverse, so it's a no. Or somebody didn't trust that they were going to get balance or didn't want to put work towards balance. The Empress reversed. The 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wasn't going to work with this. Somebody was over it. Somebody recognized, I want the next cup. You know what I'm saying? Page of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Somebody was willing to let go. It's so sad. This is like the fucking saddest reading I've done in a while. Somebody was willing to let go while the other person was like for them, but they didn't want to let go. That tells me specifically that's the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the 8 of Pentacles upright. They knew what they wanted to work on, but you didn't want to work on it. Or vice versa. Look at what comes out before that shit. The Queen of Wands. I got the fucking page of Wands with the 8 of Cups. I want to communicate, but the other person wants to go. Queen of Wands. Man, I'm fucking stressed out over this shit. 9 of Pentacles. But she's not. 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. I don't know what to do emotionally or if I should emotionally trust my decision or to emotionally speak up or talk to them. Because the Queen of Swords, holy shit, the Queen of Swords is after the Lovers reversed. It was like they were afraid to open up or tell you how they felt. Or if they did, they knew it wasn't going to work. So they may have just agreed to end the relationship. 2 of Pentacles reverse. We're not a match made in heaven, I agree. Even though they felt like they were. Oh my God. God damn. I feel bad for that person, whether it was you or them. I feel bad. I hope it wasn't you. And I hope I didn't read it backwards. But somebody had a hard somebody was not letting out all the truth about. And if it I don't know, some of you might have got it out of them, but I feel like it was very mutual breakup. It feels like it was mutual and they try to pretend like it didn't hurt them as bad as it did. That's what I got for Taurus. I don't even know if I read the other tarot because that just threw me for a motherfucking loop. I don't know if I gave you both tarot cards. Was anybody paying attention? Did I give you 2 decks or 1 deck? Here we go. Anything else for Taurus? Quickly, because even if I didn't, that was so long. I'm done. I'm fucking done. This is all I'm giving. So somebody became very aware that they weren't going to stay in that situation, invest in that, because they wanted to play around or meet somebody else. It's almost like they weren't fully in love. They weren't head over heels, or if it was strong in the beginning, if it didn't stay that way. Justice is upright. King of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. 9 of Swords reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. The person eventually recognized this, temperance the world, moved on. I don't feel like there was any animosity with you two, though, like big issues towards the end. Maybe a little bit, but I don't feel that way at all. The High Priestess, 7 of 1. That just makes me feel like they wanted to trust their own journey. Page of Cups and take on a new love opportunity. And it feels like it's Taurus. The Hierophant, it feels like it's you. I'm done. It feels like it was Taurus. We're going to move on. Here we go. Okay. All right. Welcome in, Sarah. All right. Who are we doing next? I did Taurus. We're going to do, what did I say? We're going to go in order, right? So Taurus. I did Virgo, right? Yeah, I did Virgo. So we're doing Capricorn. It's Capricorn's turn. Good. Let's go Capricorn. Capricorn. Whatever comes out, Capricorn. Capricorn. One more shuffle for the Capricorns, please. No wonder why my channel doesn't go up. I probably scare the shit out of people. Oh my God. They're probably like, this guy's too much. I'm getting anxiety. Honey, I think I'm having a heart attack. That's probably the problem. This is probably I'm probably the fucking problem. Oh my God. Shit. Oh well. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Tommy Wolf? I haven't done. Did I do water signs yet? I don't think I've done water signs yet. We're not going in order, so it'll be up soon. I just haven't done them yet. We are on Capricorn. I like seeing more guys in here. That makes me feel like cool. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's nice to see. Okay. Here we go. Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn? Whatever comes out for you. Capricorn. I guess some of you could be needing to make a decision. I don't know why I get that off of the Temperance card, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Some of you feel like you're stalling on making a decision. Five of Pentacles, or kind of, it's like not something you've been focusing. It's starting over. It's a relationship. Some of you are at that crossroads where it's time for that. I'm done. You're ready. Some of you know it's time to start fucking around. Fuck around and find out kind of energy. You know you want to play in that motherfucking sandbox. You know it. Tell me you don't. Here we go. I'm too much sometimes. Here we go. Let's do this. Ace of Pentacles. Because you've been too fucking busy with work. Somebody's got a sexual appetite. I can feel that the sexual tension or cards coming soon. I can feel this happening for your energy. Let's see what happens. Show me the business for Capricorn. What the fuck do they need to see? Let's see what it is. The Hermit. Balance. What do you need to trust with balance and moving forward with? Let's see where it comes. Opening up, building. I love relationships. I'm fucking done. I am so done. Let's show you. Let's do it together. All right. The Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. You knew that shit was unbalanced in love situations. King of Pentacles, the World reversed. It got to a point where all you focused on was the world that surrounded you or the work that you put in towards the world. The effort you bring to the table. You didn't fucking move away from that energy, but you want to, but you haven't started communicating that you want to. Where's it going? It's telling me the emotions and the work needs to be put to play. Your emotion, you need to get out there and you need to get out there. You know what I'm saying? You need to become available. You need to put that work in. And what is it towards? Love. Love, 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 love. All right. It's telling me that you know that. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Tell me I'm wrong. That's bullshit. Because you know the next card is? You ain't been doing it. And if you say you have been, you a liar. You ain't even been trying to worry about it. Why does it feel like you haven't moved in this direction? Haven't moved in this direction. Has work been the factor? Work, family? But what do you know that you internally want? Love. Because it can provide the balance. I don't feel like you're hurt anymore. I feel like you're just ready to start that beginning. I don't think you've moved towards it yet, but you think about it all the fucking time, it tells me. Here we go. Let's do this. You could be over the last person that you dealt with. That's what this tells me next. You could definitely be over whoever you dealt with last. Or you just don't communicate with them. Because it tells me you don't communicate. Doesn't show me that you're heartbroken. It says you don't communicate. You want change. The Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the King of Cups. And the fucking crazy thing I want to tell you, I feel like your next option's a water sign. I like psychically, I feel like a lot of you have opportunity with a water sign. I don't know why. I just get water energy coming towards you. Here we go. Or you going towards them. Whatever. Let's go. Show me something for Capricorn, please. The Magician. You felt like you were lied to. Four of Cups, Ace of Swords. You ended up choosing clarity, cutting somebody out, or recognizing that emotionally they were unavailable. Two of Cups. They weren't really giving. It's almost, I feel like you felt like you were getting breadcrumbed is your message. Somebody was breadcrumbing you, and you became aware. You didn't let it bother your happiness. You moved away from it. You recognize I can't put work and effort here. I got to let this go. We don't fucking talk anyway. This is in my past. I want to build, and that's what I'm going to work towards. I don't feel like you've moved towards building towards love yet. I feel like you've worked on yourself more than you've moved towards love is what it's telling me. You've stayed at a distance with the strength of moving towards, I'm going to tell you, towards trusting love. Nine of Cups, emotionally being open or available or ready to expand. But I feel like this is on its way. I feel like you're going to get love. Three of Cups, I feel like this is on its way, baby. I feel like the opportunity is going to show up for you, and it could be a fucking water sign. All right? Five of Wands, because you've been at a distance with it. It tells me you probably haven't been sexually active. Nine of Pentacles, or put the effort towards it, or the emotions towards it. The Moon, you know this. The Ace of Cups, you've been alone, single. But now you're going to put the work in because you want the happy victory. And I think you know this, Capricorn. The best part about that for me isn't that you want love. It's that you're not upset or hurt about where you were. Of course, I want you to find love and I want you to find happiness. But the fact that you're not carrying anything that of a past connection forward makes it all that much smoother, all that much better. And I'm going to tell you, you should look out for a water sign. I just trust myself enough to tell you, water sign. Some of you, it could be a water or a fire sign. All right, let's keep going. Show me something else for Capricorn, please. Let's do this. The Fool card, taking the leap. Judgment, wise judgment here. Strength card. Some of you could be an Aries, a Leo. Some of you had a rough ending with a Sagittarius. King of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Death card could have been a Scorpio that it emotionally ended with. Ten of Pentacles, balance. You might end up, if you ended up with a air sign, it could be a Libra. Ten of Cups, Eight of, you don't have regrets or you're not mentally or emotionally challenged by that ending that didn't work out. Whatever didn't work out, I feel like you've let go. Two of Wands makes me feel like you moved on. Two of Pentacles, you definitely made the decision to move on. All right. Nine of Swords is reversed. It's not mentally distracting you anymore. Five of Swords, you walked your own path. You kind of didn't fear doing so. And you stayed very productive. But emotionally, you haven't really focused on offers coming towards you or pleasure. And I feel like this is the thing that's been missing. And I feel like that's why now you get the Three of Cups again. Why that water sign, potential water sign, Libra sign, maybe Aries or Sagittarius is coming towards you. Excuse me, Aries or Leo, scratch that. Sagittarius might be the X. The World. I feel like you're moving towards recognizing what you want and what you deserve, being aware of it, not staying away from it anymore, knowing you want a celebration, knowing you want to be able to offer that love or get that love coming towards you, going towards it, work with it. Page of Pentacles, because you haven't been working with it. You've been working and investing in yourself, and you know that's the direction you've been going towards. But now it's time to go into a new direction. And that, I'm done. What's that direction towards? The Page of Cups, the love offer, and maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right? That's what I got for you, Capricorn. Yours is short, sweet to the punch. You probably got the best fucking message out of everybody. I feel like you're the only person, your only message is trying not to like fucking give me anxiety so far. Oh. All right, where we at? Who are we doing next? I don't want to ruin your message, so I'm done. I'm like, nope, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave your message there. I don't want it to get like into the heebie-jeebie shit. So that's a negative for me. That's a no-no. All right, let's see where we go. Capricorn's done. All right, so we did. What signs did we do? I believe we did air signs and earth signs. Leo, you're next, bitch. I'm calling myself a bitch. I'm a Leo. All right, don't take it to heart. Don't get all upset at me, Leo, and shit. Oh man, I don't know why I'm picking Leo. I don't know what the fuck is I gonna say. Here we go. What the fuck's gonna come out of my mouth? Here we go. Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Here we go. Not the way I go live. No, it's not possible. I did it in the past, but I stopped doing it. After the video, there will be timestamps. Might take a while because I was gonna write them down, but I didn't write them fucking down, of course. Temperance. Why temperance? Calm the fuck down, Leo. Probably no. What's the temperance card all about for Leo? Clarify it. Why? What's up for Leo? What do we got for Leos? You give, oh my God, this I hate this. Like I usually love my readings. This reading's got me like so unhappy because it's like I was all excited to come out today, and it's like I just feel like I'm reading like crazy truths or crazy feelings. I don't know what the fuck to say. Here we like I do, but I don't want to say it. So the Temperance, the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a lack of love or love. Damn it, there's a lack of love, balance of love, or forward movement action in your life. And I feel like that's what you want to invest in. And I feel like you try not to act like it bothers you. I feel like you try to make the decision. It doesn't bother me when it fucking does. All right. Queen of Wands. You try not to be stressed out or feel out of distance with it with the Eight of Cups. Well, guess what? Knight of Swords, there hasn't been enough action. You also may feel like things need to change or I need to get more grounded, more balanced, whether it's you or the department of the love sector. That's what it feels like. A lot of it has to do with communication or being aware of where you want to go, what you want to head into towards, but it not being in front of you. You're not getting it. King of Wands, you're not getting that passion, that excitement. Look at this. The Two of Cups is reversed. It's not in front of you, but that's what you want. That's what you want to move towards. But it feels like an empty road. Feels a very, you know the saying, it feels lonely at the top. You don't even have to be at the top. You could be at the top, bottom, middle. It don't matter where the fuck you are. It just feels like you're not in it to win it in the love department. And the Ten of Pentacles, it's driving you crazy. The Hangman, the Five of Swords, it's got you conflicted. It's got you back and forth emotionally. Like, well, should I do something? Should I move towards love? Should I just invest and move towards my own decisions? I don't want to have stress because all I care about is getting what I want, and it's love. King of Pentacles, and maybe investing in myself. This is what it tells me for Leo. Let's go to the bottom. Ten of Cups. It's love, and you basically want to invest in yourself and career. And I said that fucked up. You want to invest in career and love. Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles. All right? Star card. That's what you want to manifest, Leo. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You feel at a distance with it. Things ain't been making you happy. King of Swords, you need that communication. You want that trust. You want things to work out. You want to see things fucking start moving. You want the changes. And you know you can't lie that you want this. But you ain't been getting the victory or the Three of Cups. You know, the social interaction. I don't feel like you have anxiety or regrets over it. I feel like you know what you want. Leo knows what the fuck they want right now, and it's like, where the fuck is it? Well, the fuck am I sitting on this rock alone? God damn it! Kind of energy. Fuck this shit. Why can't I trust getting it all? Kind of energy. Build, goddammit, build. Five of Pentacles. I feel so out of the equation. It's not fucking happening. Page of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Cups. Emotionally, where the fuck did I go wrong, or what the fuck happened here? The Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. Where the fuck is my new beginning? That's the energy it's showing me for Leo. All right. I don't usually read like that for Leo. I kind of enjoyed that, to be honest. In a very weird, fucked up way. I kind of enjoyed reading it like that for Leo. Hey, because I feel like it had to be said. I feel like it was what was supposed to be said. And what's crazy is I didn't even pull the cards the same way I've been pulling the cards for everybody else for you, because I didn't feel necessarily needed to. I feel like it was just going to make sense and flow. Let's keep going. Woohoo. All right. Let's go. What do we got for Leo? The Star card. The Five of Wands. You may have been struggling with seeing things work out in your favor for a while. What's going on with the Playing card? Yeah, things have been tough on you. Leo, things have been tough on you. 10 of Wands. The things that you've wanted truth and clarity on, it's been hard for you not to walk away from everything it's telling me. The Seven of Pentacles, everything you wanted to invest in, everything you fucking love has just felt like it's falling apart, toxic, it's not fucking working. And why the fuck isn't it working? Or why the fuck am I not getting communication? The Sun card. The Sun card's reversed. Why am I not fucking getting the happiness? Where the fuck are my options? Why the fuck am I drinking alone? Or why the fuck am I not getting the overflow of abundance of love coming towards me, or me going towards it? God damn it, all I want is love. And the changes of it to happen. Why do I feel like I expired kind of energy? Holy shit. Let's go, Leo. Show me something for Leo. Some of you have had a hard time wanting to move forward because it's been like there's been silence, no communication, or there's been a lack of effort towards making that be available or at your disposal kind of energy. Five of Swords. The Emperor, and I feel like your strength needs to recognize that you got to make a decision, and it's not to be upset because you have. Don't be upset here. Make a decision, and what it is to begin to chase after the things that you want or go looking for them. I don't feel like you've tried. I feel like you've held. I don't feel like it's on the back burner. I just feel like you ain't been looking, searching. You ain't chasing. You don't give a fuck kind of energy. You're like, I don't give a fuck, but fill up my cup, bitch. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe very work-oriented or wanting to focus on work or knowing you should be focused on that. Some of you also may be wanting to travel or may end up traveling. Five of Pentacles, King of Wands reversed. Knight of Swords. I feel like you're trying to find direction, passion. You're aware of this, and you're trying to get everything to work out that hasn't worked out in quite some time. This is what it tells me. What's going on with Judgment and Fool? Some of you, it's about going forward and just enjoying things as they come, or being able to, take hold of the reins kind of energy. Go after something. If that's what you want, it's not just going to show up. It's not just going to, Six of Pentacles, just show up and fall in your hand. You have to look at this. The Ten of Swords is new beginnings, and it's in reverse. You have to want this and do this. You have to find this or decide for this. And I feel like that's where you're at with the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands. You don't try to stress about it, but you know you should put the work towards it, because emotionally you've been at a distance, and you know when it comes to trust or communication, you've been alone. You give me this I'm on my own energy, and I know I can't lie about this shit energy. Could be a woman. I don't feel like you're heartbroken or mentally distressed. I just feel like you've been alone. Give me a loner energy. The Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you want the abundance, the creation, the happiness, the everything, but it hasn't been coming towards you, or you haven't been moving towards it. There's the Balance card, the King of Pentacles, because the investment means everything to Leo. It's the connection that they're not finding in love, and they want it to show up and be a part of what they want. Ace of Pentacles, because they haven't found it. They haven't found that person that they're going to grow old with, and that's what they fucking want. The Four of Wands, that person to stay with, celebrate with, and be happy with. Not be emotionally distracted or feel like they're running in circles or don't know which fucking way they're going. Eight of Pentacles, or what to work with. Leos don't fucking want that. They want fucking balance, and they definitely don't want to be stuck. That's what I got for Leo. Okay. Woo! Okay. All right, next zodiac sign. Should we do Aries or Sagittarius? Aries or Sagittarius? Can you look at your phone? I happen to look at the screen. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Not bad. Are you guys liking these messages, or is this like a video I should take down? You let me know. I'm a chain smoking this bitch. I can already feel like I want another cigarette. I'm making a mess over here with my coffee sweating. Let me just write this down. All right, so what sign did we pick? Did anybody say the sign, or am I just picking? I see Aries in bold. I see Aries from Fox. And somebody else, Aries from Aries. So we're going to do Aries. All right. Oh, shit. Why am I fucking nervous to do every sign right now? The cold-hearted truth. It sucks to hear it, but sometimes it's got to be put out there. Fuck me. Here we go. Let's go. Whew. Aries. It's going to take me a minute to timestamp this shit because I did not write it down. But I didn't expect this shit to get me, like, rattle me this much. And it's doing that pretty fucking. It usually doesn't get to me to this extent. Here we go. I'm definitely going to have to go on like a nature walk after with my kid or something. Here we go. What do we got for Aries? Whatever comes out. Wanting to manifest, wanting to work with the direction in love. Some of you are at that point in life where it's like, I just want to manifest. I just want to go grow with somebody. I want to build. I want a partner again, kind of energy. Give me more for Aries. What do we got for Aries? Ooh. I don't want to be hurt. Some of you may have been at a distance with communication. Or you may have stopped talking to certain people, it's telling me. You definitely stopped talking to people because that next card that decided to fall out was the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you felt like you've been at a distance with finding the connection in love. You've had to cut people out or not communicate with them, or they did that to you. The Fool, the Eight of Wands. It's almost like you want to head with like, it's almost like you give me that Eight of Wands energy. Like, I just want things to work out. I just want things to work out. You're probably sick of the endings. The World card in reverse. You're tired of it. 10 of Wands. And it's with love situations. It's with feeling anxiety towards them. It's with being emotionally probably by yourself. This makes me just feel like somebody that spends a lot of time on their own without twirling their thumbs, their own time. You haven't really been engaging with people from what it's showing me. You might have been putting a lot of work and effort towards things that you focus on, and that's it. Why is the Magician in reverse? You might have had somebody around you that you don't trust or you don't like coming around. The Magician and the Devil. That's not a good energy. Somebody could be, that's kind of like stalker energy. Watch out for shit like that. Ugh. I feel like all you want is the goodness to show up. The things that are going to keep your spirits up high. You give me that because it doesn't make me feel like you've had that for a while. You give me this it comes and it goes energy, and you know it. Nine of Swords, not wanting any anxiety, not wanting to have to worry about who the next option is or what I have to leave behind energy. What is this about though? Because there's a lot of the theme it's showing me is it's happened more than once, having to let it go. And it's towards emotions or the emotions you'd like to work with or see build. that, you know, I feel like it's been something with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit that you've wanted to build and trust or get strong about or emotionally be available for. And you know that's what you want. You want the balance, the Eight of Cups, but you feel at a loss or a distance with getting the celebration. But you really try not to stress about it, even though you know it's just, this is your secret message. So this is Aries' secret. Aries wants love. You want love, and you try not to. You've got like your heart's in like a metal box, or you use your mind to tell your heart that it's almost like you use. Let's see where you go with this. You're trying to move away from that energy. Eight of Pentacles. The High Priestess is what? King of Cups. You're trying to figure out who to trust, why to trust, and if I should trust. Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the King of Cups, the Judgment, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. This is fucking crazy. I feel like a woman's trying to figure out how to trust the next man in relationship. Aries woman. The guy, I feel like he's trying to figure out how to trust himself. What in the fuck? Some of you, if you've had relationships that come and go, that's your reading. 1 minute it's in it. 1 minute you're investing. Next minute, what's going on? I'm investing in myself. I'm back on my own. And I'm starting over again. New beginnings. Two of Swords, the decisions that's made. It's what's played with. Things end. Death card, the Emperor. And you know about it. You know that they don't work out or last very long. Emotionally, where are you at? Not trying to let your thoughts get the best of you, it tells me. Five of Swords to the Tower. Wanting change. Wanting happiness. Very passionate, but very undecided about making a decision moving forward when it comes to the matter of like falling in love or trusting it. That's what it tells me for Aries. Let's give you a little bit more. KC526 was up in here. Hello, KC526. Okay. Wow. Give me something else for Aries, please. Something else for Aries. Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Let's go. Aries. The World. So have you accepted endings or felt like it was the right thing to do? I feel like you've had to trust this decision. It makes me feel like some Aries out there, and this feels like it's both sexes, have had to let go of situations that didn't work out, couldn't be the celebration they were looking for. They had to trust that, even though they didn't like what they had to trust or threw them off, or they felt like somebody might even felt guilty, like they should have tried a little bit harder. Could have been Aries. Gonna put it out there. Could have been Aries. Might have had to brush up on your own shit. Doesn't have to be you, but it could have been you. Or you just feel like, why do the relationships keep doing this? Then you go to the Nine of Wands to the Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands reversed. It just makes me feel with that Four of Cups, emotionally feeling like you're not getting what you want. But when it comes to the new beginning, you give me like, I don't know if I want it right now, or if that makes sense for me right now, or if I should move towards it, or if I can trust it. Six of Wands is about getting victory. You have it in the reverse. I feel like you want it. I just don't feel like emotionally you trust it. Page of Wands, emotionally you don't. I feel like you're sick of all these offers. You want to find happiness, but you feel like, what do you feel like? Like nothing ever sticks around or makes sense or works out. Some of you had a hard ending with a fire or a water sign. It's telling me there's too much fire and water here. Way too much fire and water here. Could have been an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, whatever. But there's a lot of fucking water here. Death to the love. Not trusting it, or not moving towards it. Understanding that for what it is. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Trying to release it. Trying not to be upset about it. but emotionally knowing that that's not the emotional fulfillment they were aiming for. They wanted the expansion. They wanted the cup to offer. They wanted the passions, the excitement to keep going. They wanted to play with it. They didn't want to let it go. You didn't want to let it go, but it seems like it always falls down, or the communication goes to shit kind of energy. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Magician. You know what happens? Either somebody's not that into it, whether it's you or them, or somebody stops talking to the other person, or coming or sharing the same mutual energy as the other person. So it makes it feel like it's being deflated. The Tower, and that's why things change, and that's why you've went through these relationships, is what it's telling me. The King of Pentacles. You've tried not to stress about where you've been or what you've invested in. A lot of you have tried to manifest a lot of balance in your life or put a lot of work and effort into yourselves. Five of Swords, but it's been lonely. Now what's up? Ten of Pentacles. When it comes to this investment or getting the communication or getting the answers, everything's just felt like I've got to become so much strong over and over again. And why? It might have given you like a, what the fuck is the point? Four of Pentacles. Seven. I end up alone again anyway. It doesn't end up sticking around. And I don't like the anxiety. Why is the Emperor reversed? Eight of Swords. I try not to get upset or trust that it ain't going to work. Queen of Wands reversed. I don't like stressing about it. The Empress is reversed. The King of Wands, the Chariot. I just say goodbye. You give me this, I have to say goodbye. I can't stay in a hurt energy, or I can't trust a situation that ain't moving forward. Ten of Wands, that's too many burdens. That isn't the right judgment or outcome, or that leaves me feeling like the Eight of Pentacles, undervalued, underappreciated, or makes me question every fucking thing, mentally and emotionally. Wow. This is what I see for Aries. Wow. All right. Let me know. Are these readings too much? I feel like these readings are too much. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. I feel like it's too much. Maybe you could say yes, no. I'll look for yeses and nos up in that shit. Gosh. Here we go. Sagittarius. Oh my Lord. You guys let me know. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is here for Sagittarius? Give me something that's not so... Wow. I don't even know. Let's see what happens here. Seven of Cups. You may be very fascinated or have a very strong imagination right now. You may not be speaking or in contact with anybody. Definitely not in celebration right now. You're not speaking or talking to anybody. I feel like you're your own provider. You're taking care of business. You're focused more in a business sense or a business mindset versus moving probably towards love situations or fighting with situations you've already dealt with. What's with the victory and eight? I feel like you've accepted endings as well for you to get that Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. The change. What's going on emotionally? I feel like emotionally you got truth and clarity. If things were too much or weren't working out, then I'm not going to put the work in. You know what? But I will focus on my ability. Six of Pentacles, I need to really balance out things. I would like to find, an emotional connection or person. Eight of Swords is reversed. Two of Wands and Six of Cups. I'm not looking in the past kind of energy is what you're showing me. The Hangman, you're definitely not. Three of Swords. If you were to trust the past, you would recognize I can't trust the past real fucking fast with that Five of Swords energy. Emotionally, what's going on? You may feel single or very alone. Or it's not like you're desperate and shit. You just feel like you're your own boss, your own person. I don't feel like you're putting work or effort towards love right now or investing in it at that. The world is here with the Star. And no, look at Ace of Cups reversed. You're not moving towards love right now. Maybe you're giving the love to yourself that the other person should have gave to you. Because I feel like that's what some of you are doing. I also feel like a lot of you are trying to stay very productive throughout the day, the night, the morning, or you may even have like a set schedule, or like to try to. I feel a lot of wanting progress with your energy. Here we go. Why is the Hierophant and the Fool here? Some of you are ready to move towards somebody that's going to appreciate you for what you have to offer in love. Some of you want to trust that new beginning can happen. The Empress is reversed. The Nine of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Some of you had a hard fallout with an air or a fire sign. You either air, fire, or earth sign might have had a hard fallout with. Temperance reversed, not meeting eye to eye. Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you've learned or let go. You give me a let go energy here with that. Three of Wands, not focusing on it, not letting it be the thing that upsets you anymore. I feel like you're moving on because it's what you had to do. You had to be your own strength. You give me this. I had to make the judgment. I had to understand. I had to understand the situation for what it was and not be fucked up or upset about it. This is how you're making me feel. Balance. I wanted balance. I wanted forward progress, but I couldn't trust it, or they wouldn't trust me. Kind of energy. Page of Cups. Emotionally, I haven't even really begun to look at where I'm heading in love. I would like to see where I'm moving, or when it's coming towards me, or when I'm going towards it. But I haven't really scratched the surface with putting the work and effort with communication, or opening my heart up yet to anybody to invest in. But it doesn't tell me you're not ready for it. It tells me you are ready to be, cuddled, kissed, whatever the fuck here. You're ready to put that work towards it. You just haven't done it yet. You may be investing more in yourself and not stressing about where you go emotionally in love situations right now. That's what it tells me for you, Sagittarius. It also tells me whoever you were with in the past, fire, water, earth sign, maybe air sign, any sign at that matter, fire, earth, water, air, whatever sign, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whoever the fuck you were with, you're trying not to be upset about that and start over with a brand new beginning. The Ten of Swords, the Sun card, wanting to be happy again, but emotionally still at a distance with seeing things build, or meeting the connection, or the connection meeting you halfway. Okay, let's give you the other tarot, Sagittarius. You come off very independent. Not just independent. You give me the energy of like, okay, I know where I've been. I know you give me the energy where you might have been through a lot of shit, and you still put your coat on, still put your gloves on, still went outside and did what you had to do, or you give me a strong accepted energy. Like I just had to accept shit, and I didn't know what else to do. But if that's how it's got to be, or this is how it's going to go, I know I can work on me or work on the things I care about. That's the energy I pick up off Sagittarius strongly. Here we go. Let's keep going. Maybe that makes sense to you. Maybe it doesn't. That's what I'm picking up for you, Sag. Let's see what else we have for you. Eight of Wands. Just give me, I need to stay busy energy. Nine of Wands. And I'm getting ready to open up towards love or an offer or have that new beginning. I feel like you are so ready to have a new beginning with somebody. Woman or man. I feel like you are fucking ready for that communication. Look who's fucking here now. You are fucking here. You're ready for the communication. You haven't found it yet. You've been solo. Go to the bottom. Yeah, it's telling me you haven't found that connection yet. Two of Cups reversed. But you want it. You would love it to show up, or for you to show up towards it. You don't really try to stress about where you've been, it's telling me. Somebody may have somebody you dealt with in the past. This definitely is past energy to my left. Somebody you dealt with in the past may have messed with your heart or your feelings. Somehow they got your emotions off. They were fucking with your emotions. I don't feel like you're with them anymore. I feel like you're more focused on this, the new beginnings, the Knight of Pentacles, and the action with the Page of Swords. being aware of going in a direction, finding a solution so you can find your happiness. Here we go. The Emperor's here, the Eight of Swords, the Hangman, King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, 4. So it tells me you don't want to be upset, and you're not trying to be stressed out or deal with people's, baggage or burdens. 10 of Wands. You've already made up your mind on that. You've been putting a lot of work and effort on yourself or your own situation around you, your own surroundings, and you've been trying to trust the fuck out of it while you wait for love. When it comes to being upset, what's going on? Some of you may have been upset with an air sign, or an air sign may have been upset with you. Air sign, fire sign, whatever it is, it's behind you. I get that the 4 of Pentacles, the investment's gone. 5 of Wands, it's not there anymore. It may not have balanced out. You may not have got the peace you wanted. You may have felt like you were their option, or they may have treated you like an option. Strength card with the sun, it made it hard to let go, but eventually you recognized, hey, this ain't working, and I got to trust that I can find my happy outcome, my victory, my celebration, my lover, maybe a marriage, maybe the next partner, maybe the long haul. I can have that victory. I've just been waiting. I've been waiting for it to happen. I've already accepted the ending. I just haven't found the solution or found the direction on who I'm going to manifest and fall in love with. You have a beautiful reading. You know that you would love for someone to come towards you and balance the scales. Holy shit, you do. Ace of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You fucking know that's what you want, and I feel like I hope you get it. I hope you fucking get it. Whatever your sex is. Because it ain't been showing up, or you ain't been getting it. It ain't been coming at you. It looks like it might show up for you. You might have to wait a little while, it's telling me. You ain't going to be out in the cold for long. You may not be communicating right now, but what's up? Changes are coming. Changes are coming, and it might be something you don't even fucking expect. The Lover's in reverse. It might be real hot and heavy and passionate. 3 of Pentacles, the Magician. It's coming towards you. But are you going to be willing to invest in it is the question. That's how this ends for Sagittarius. You probably got the fucking best reading so far. To be real with Sagittarius, I think you got the best fucking reading. Your shit is like, holy shit, look at the card that didn't want to go back in the deck. The one card that could have went back in, but did not go in. And I'm going to show you something. Don't pass up a good opportunity if somebody in the past hurt you. If you see something or have it come towards you and you are interested, don't go silent. I'm going to tell you, it's probably worth investing. You know what I mean? Don't lose a perfect opportunity for anybody, especially for yourself. Because I feel like some of you need to hear that. I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel that way. You had a fucking great reading. Here we go. Give me something else for Sagittarius. I feel like you trust that emotionally you became at a distance. Mentally, it hurt. You let it go. You got truth and clarity that things weren't working out. Prominent sign you had this problem with a water sign, air sign, or a fire sign. I feel like you recognize I got to be my own boss. Became very aware. I need to be my own boss. I need to go in my own direction, and I need to be emotionally ready for the momentum, for things to build in that direction. Definitely, look at this. Definitely build in that direction. Look, 10 of Swords, new beginning. Something I've been missing in life, the love connection. I want somebody to love me. I want to start over. The Death card. Go to the bottom. I feel like I got to pick off the bottom. 9 of Pentacles, 4. It's been on your mind, it's telling me. Tells me you've been at a distance with it. It also tells me you were either mad at somebody in the last relationship, air sign, fire sign, earth sign, whatever, maybe water, but it looks like earth, fire, air, or they were mad at you towards the end. 4 Cups, King of Swords, 4 Pentacles, 5 of Wands. There might have been conflicts at the end. 9 of Swords, and that's why it was easier to go in different directions. 9 of Swords. Balance, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Tower, change, 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit. I feel like you wanted to trust getting away from an energy that wasn't making you happy or wasn't giving you emotional fulfillment. And I do feel like that may have kind of went a little bit, it almost feels like you guys are playing tag. Like 1 minute they were emotionally mad at you, the next minute they were fucking with your emotions, vice versa shit. I may not be everybody's shit, but that's what I'm getting. Here you go. All right. How is everybody doing? You all hanging in there? Y'all doing all right? Did we do all the fire signs? I read Aries already, didn't I? I think I did. I read all the fire signs. Anything else for Sagittarius before I move on? Anything else? Ace of Wands. You might have you have a passion. I feel like passion is going to be the next thing that's going to. You got some spice coming in your life. Whether you move towards it, move towards you. You meet in the middle. I don't think you've found this shit. It's coming. I'm telling you. This the Ten of Cups just makes me feel like it you're not aware of it because it's in the reverse or it hasn't happened yet. You haven't moved towards it. The Tower. Clarify. King of Pentacles. It might be a really good investment. King of Pentacles is standing strong. Knight of Cups. It might be a strong emotional. It might be promising. That just tells me it could be promising. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups, Page of Wands, Four of Cups. Why is that like that? What the fuck? Somebody didn't trust a fire sign, air sign, water sign. Whatever the fuck that's about. In the last thing. It's what it's telling me. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. They got truth and clarity that it needed to be let go of. That it wasn't a healthy relationship. They balanced out recognizing it. They worked on their emotions. They put work into themselves. They're trusting themselves. They're not emotionally unavailable anymore. Five of Pentacles, they've let go of that, and they just want to see work and growth. And I feel like this is you. I feel like this is your you, the Hierophant. It's like you know what you wanted to have, but you didn't get to. It didn't stick around. So now it's about manifesting and rushing in that direction. Go to the bottom. And that direction is coming to you're going towards it or it's coming towards you. And it's the fulfillment of love. It's getting love. The weird thing is this makes me feel like you weren't even looking for it. The Fool reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Hermit. I don't even think you were looking for it when it comes to find you. I wonder if that's how it's going to play out for you. Time will tell. Here we go. All right. So I know we did air signs, we did fire signs, we did earth signs. We're on water signs, correct? Are we on water signs, everybody? Is everybody paying attention? Are we on water signs? I took a long ass break on smoking. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Fuck that shit. All right, here we go. All right. I really feel like these readings are too much. I did not expect this. I hate when it makes me feel icky inside because I feel a little icky. Whatever. Six of Wands is reversed. I don't even know what sign I'm doing yet. Who are we going to do next? I think it's water, right? Okay. Did anybody answer the question? Let me see. You too, Rebecca. Have a good day if you're taking off. All right. Somebody wrote Scorpio, so we start with Scorpio. Fair and square. All right. I ain't said that in a long time. Fair and square. Let's do this. Scorpio. I only feel like you should get one. I don't know what you're going to get, but let's see what you got. Scorpios are focused on a business, some kind of business. either trying to figure out a business, work on a business, go back towards a business, something like a business. Keep in high hopes, whatever that's about. I'm going to tell you to keep believing in the business, keep believing in yourself. Let's keep going. Queen of Swords. And don't stop or give up on it. Action card. Queen of Swords. Maybe you're paying a lot of attention to something that you want to see turn out to gold. That's how you make me feel. Here we go. Page of Cups. Some of you guys may you may know of somebody that's, you give me an energy where there may be something you get invited to where you can't make it. What is that? Some kind of gathering, celebration. You give me, I wanted to be there energy, but I just couldn't make it. I had other obligations or other things to tend to. There may be some kind of like an event you don't attend. Some of you are more focused. I'm going to tell you on kids, on your children at this time. If you have kids, what else is here? Oh, that's the first one to hit the floor. You don't give me, I'm worried about what I can manifest or how I can manifest. You give me, I'm just trying to manifest. You have the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, very action-oriented. I'm not upset in a relationship right at this time. I'm not letting that get the best of me kind of energy. The Star and the High Priestess, more of I'm trying to manifest everything I want. So that's how your reading hits the table. What? Let's go. Why do you come off like that? Because this is what I think about. This is what I'm aware. I've been working on. You give me. I've been working on myself. Especially maybe getting mentally stronger or learning more esoterically. What the fuck? King of Cups, or focusing on it more, or some kind of spiritual awareness about yourself. You give me energy on. Knight of Wands. It's what you're emotionally playing with, or have been in the recent past. The Empress could be a woman that's been doing it. Could be a dude. Somebody's learning to trust themselves and looking for the silver lining of their happiness. What's going on with love? Somebody would like to see love blossom, but it's not like, it doesn't come off like the first thing that you're jumping at right now. That tells me it's not the first thing that you're when it comes to love or the investment. That new beginning is not the thing that's emotionally you're equipped with. You're more action oriented about learning stuff right now. King of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, investing in yourself, being emotionally available as well. I get energy, not opening up to people that cause problems, or if it's problematic, staying away from it. I feel like you're being the wiser with this Queen of Wands. The Four of Pentacles, you're more stability, action oriented right now. What's going on with love? Somebody in love, or that was in love, didn't, either you didn't trust them or they didn't trust you, is what it's telling me. And that's why when it came to getting balance, it ended up, it ended, or you might have ended up not going towards, it's almost like you didn't go towards what they liked, or they didn't like what you liked energy. 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. You come off like I'm okay on my own. You give me I'm okay on my own energy. Judgment card, definitely okay on my own. Your card, emotionally, what's up? I would like things to work or move towards me to get calmer. I would invite the change, the passion. Go to the bottom. I want to move towards it. I've been patient. I haven't really opened up or fought for the direction. I feel like it's towards the Two of Wands it's towards love. 10 of Cups, the last card out in reverse. You're more or less like I don't know. You got that spiritual energy going on, where it's like you're more focused on creation, ideas, plans, progress, success, love for those that you trust, and that's it. Something like that for fucking Scorpio is what I'm picking up. Here we go. Let's keep going. All right. Anything else for Scorpio? Anything else for Scorpio? I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. They didn't want to go in. Judgment, the Star. You have like precise decision making. You know what you want. You fucking know what you want. Some of you, when it comes to love situations, you would like love to be available. Why is the 10 of Cups here? But it hasn't been there for you. You haven't been there for it or moved towards it right yet. This is definitely somebody who's single. 3 of Pentacles. You haven't moved towards it or put the work towards that. You're putting work towards other things. What's here? Knight of Wands and the Magician. Your abilities, talents, and skills. That's what you're doing. You're standing your ground. I don't feel like you're putting energy towards love, and you're aware of this. And it's not causing you anxiety, fear, or regret. You don't even make me feel like emotionally you feel lonely about it. You feel like you just trust yourself and trust the process at this time. There are times where you may feel like I want to go towards it, but what happens? Let's see what it says. Why? What's the new? You come off like I'm better off moving on my own for now, working on my own. You give me I want to learn more on my own, and I want to the pursuit of happiness, and I want you get like a fortune and fame read on top of everything. You may like want to be in the public eye or be noticed or just do well at what you do. That's how you come across to me, Scorpio. Shit, I wouldn't mind fucking getting that to come towards me. Shit, I'd be happy too. Let's do some more. Scorpio. Anything else for Scorpio? You're all about work. 8 of Pentacles, investing. What's going on with the Queen of Cups? Show me what Scorpio needs to see, whatever comes out. Whoop, that way. Some of you may feel at a distance with having the emotional opportunities or moving towards love or playing with it. If you've been single for a minute, this probably makes sense to you. And you've probably been focusing on everything you have to offer the world with that Magician card and Judgment. I think a love's going to end up coming towards you. Maybe not. Hold on. I don't know what it's going to tell me. It almost makes me feel like you definitely have a spiritual reading. You have the High Priestess and the Star card. Whatever you want, you can have kind of energy. If you put the work towards love, I put the Knight of Swords next to the 10 of Cups on purpose to see what happened. If you put the work towards it, you could have it. Why? Explain this. Some of you will get a new beginning in love. It's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute because I don't feel like that's what you're going after right now. I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm supporting myself. I may be supporting others, potentially kids with that 6 of Cups and the little kid there. You have I need to find out what my life purpose is, or I know what my life purpose is. I just got to get to it. energy. Something like that with you. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up on, Scorp. Okay. Scorpio's done. I think we're going to do Pisces. Pisces. All right? Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? What's the message for Pisces? Straight. I almost said straight to the point. Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out for Pisces. Yeah, Leo was done a while ago. Pisces. What's the message for Pisces? What's the message for Pisces? Nine of Wands. The Tower. You're not letting love upset you. Fuck, no, you're not. Queen of Swords. It was hard to make. It's almost like it was hard to be your own boss in love area, is what it tells me. It was hard for you to make this decision, but I feel like you knew what to do. Once you knew, you knew. Once you felt like emotionally it wasn't fulfilling you, you stopped communicating with it, putting work and effort towards it. It took a lot to do it, though, it tells me. The Nine of Wands reversed to the Tower to the Ace of Cups. You didn't feel like somebody was giving you... you almost make me feel like you were in a runaround situation in a relationship and you knew about it. Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. That's why you stopped. If it did stress you out, it doesn't anymore. Nine of Cups is reversed. Why is this reversed? Because it emotionally, you became equipped with understanding, okay, this isn't for me, this isn't for me kind of energy. I can still achieve happiness or find it. I do feel like you had to give up on something that was hard to give up on, that Three of Hearts energy. I feel like you knew you couldn't play with that energy anymore. Could have been a fire or air sign, by the way. Knight of Pentacles didn't put the work in it. Or Four of Swords went back and forth with thinking if you should put the work towards it. The answer was no. You made the right choice or trusted the right decision to let it go. Definitely to let it go. King of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you weren't supposed to stress about it. Endings. I feel like you were patient with releasing it. Not all of you, but some of you were patient with releasing it, is what it's telling me, Temperance. What do we got? You knew you had to move away from a situation that made you feel like it was treating you like an option. There's too many fucking cups here. 7 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. That's 10 fucking cups. What fucking cup did they want? Because they weren't drinking off your cup long enough. Or I don't feel like you stayed in that energy. You might have felt a little conflicted or confused with what to do. I don't think you are anymore because you let it go. 5 of Pentacles, 5 and 5. You accepted change. You recognized I needed to make a decision and I needed to focus on my stability. That was what was important for you. I can't stress about situations. I had anxiety for a little bit over it until I recognized emotionally, is this my wish fulfillment? No, because I can't trust it. Hold on. 9 of Pentacles. It's almost like it wasn't giving you enough. It didn't give you enough, or it didn't reciprocate enough, or didn't show up for enough for you. It was more words than actions. So you let it go. You moved on. This is what I see for Pisces so far. Go to the bottom. You seem like you're okay. You guys are probably at a distance. If they're an earth sign, it could be a Capricorn, could have been a Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whatever this is, there's no more communication. Whoever it is, whatever it is, there's no more communication. You got it's done. I feel like you're putting a lot of work and effort into what's good for you and what you can manifest going forward. I feel like you're becoming solution driven for yourself. You're feeling very solid on your own kind of energy for Pisces. Let's see what else we can figure. They will be time stamped after. If you don't mind and you like the content, feel free to hit the like button. All right. Here we go. What do we got? 2 of Wands, King of Cups. Somebody was stressing you out, and it's telling me specifically fire sign, air sign, earth sign. Could have been a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, whatever sign it was, but you don't let it get to you anymore. It's gone. That's the Queen of Swords reversed. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands is reversed. You're working on yourself, and you're working on the victories you can achieve. I like your reading because you've accepted letting go. You give me, I had to let go as much as I wanted that fucking victory. What's going on here? I'm trying to balance out trusting emotionally what's going to be pleasurable or please me or worth it and not hurt me. I don't want to work in a situation that I have to let go of, or that lets go of me, or that doesn't show up for me. I just want change. And I'm not going to get stuck or fight for stuff that I'm aware when it comes to security. 7 of Cups, I felt like an option, and I can't be anybody's option. I got to be their 10 of Pentacles. I have to be. I'm not letting a fucking Aries do this to me, a Scorpio do this to me, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius do this to me, fucking Leo, Sagittarius do this to me. I ain't letting a motherfucker do it to me. Knight of Pentacles. I just won't put any work or effort towards it. That's what it tells me for you. I'll put my work and effort towards myself emotionally, and I'll trust what the hell I'm doing. Good, good, good for you. Your reading's good as well. I like your reading a lot. Your reading has a lot of stamina, strength, self-pride, self-respect. It might not have been easy to come towards that, but once you made that decision, once your mind was made up, it was made up. I feel like no, you weren't. That was not getting you. No one's changing your mind, which is good if that's what it was, or if that's what needed to happen. All right. I think we have one more sign to read, right? Cancer, is it? Or Scorpio? It's Cancer, isn't it? I think it's Cancer. Cancer. Cancer signs. Let's see what we get. Cancer. Here we go. Cancer signs. What do we have for you, Cancer? What's the message for Cancer? Whatever comes out. Why is that the first card out? And I'm going to give you those. It feels like I need to. Your reading just makes me feel like the things you put down or aside, like going towards relationships, you're not going to be there for much longer. You're not going to be there. I'm telling you. Whatever upset you or hurt you or kept you out of the loop, I'll start with the last 2 cards. With love, you won't stay in that energy. Whatever you stop communicating, putting work and effort towards in relationships, you're starting to come out of that energy, is what it tells me. You're not staying in complacent energy. You might have felt complacent for a while towards love, or felt like emotionally it wasn't worth the effort, or it was too much fucking work. That's how it comes off to me. That card makes me feel like you're starting to learn that it's time to move in that direction again with the Page of Swords. It's time to start the journey again. It's time. King of Swords, action. Queen of Pentacles, and love. I'm done. I feel like you know what you're supposed to invest in, and it's a fucking brand new beginning, or being excited about opening up towards love, becoming available for it, because you haven't ran towards it or made it your security for a while. But now it's maybe decision time, because I feel like you've left it alone for too long. You've got 5-5 too. 2 of Pentacles. It's up to you. If you really want it, I feel like you can have it. I don't feel like you need to be on your own or stuck with situations. I feel like you should be out there moving towards that direction. Clarify anything you want for Cancer. Some of you may have felt like you were lied to, or things you went towards, the people were treated you. I'm just gonna fucking say what I feel. You may feel like people were treating you like shit. I hate to say that, but you give me this. People made me feel like I was being treated like shit. Like when I would put work and effort in, like I didn't matter. 5 of Wands, like it was always a problem. Nothing could ever be negotiated emotionally, mentally. I got sick of it. So I cut everything off. I became aware that emotionally I wasn't getting balanced. I want to manifest a new start. And change, I feel like, is going to happen. I feel like you put a lot of work and effort in yourself for you to get that Nine of Pentacles and the Magician together. I feel like you closed off from speaking or connecting or offering your cup to anybody for a while. Nine of Cups, emotionally, I don't think you're going to be sitting there for much longer. I feel like you stopped for a while, but I feel like now it's time to start that journey again. That's the outcome, judgment that you're about to balance out in your life. The emotional things that you stopped working towards or putting effort into. Go to the bottom. It's the Empress. The Wheel. What is this card? The King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. You stopped investing in relationships or trusting them, it's telling me. 7, you put more investment in yourself, more work and effort towards playing with that energy than focusing on things that upset you. The Page of Pentacles, because they weren't working out or they didn't. This could have been love, friends, everything for a while. How the fuck did I just say this could have been love, friends, everything for a while? And the next fucking card after I said it was the Lovers reversed. The Hermit, because you wanted to trust everything, but it didn't feel like you could. Some of you might have felt like it wasn't worth the work or felt unavailable or too much to deal with. Some of you also feel like you got played or strung along. 6 of Wands when it came to getting a victory with somebody. Could have been a fire sign, water sign. Definitely fire sign, water, fire. Maybe earth sign, 4 Wands, High Priestess. Temperance, fire and water, 8 of Swords. I feel like you got sick of feeling like you were getting a go around on situations. I feel like that's why you said, I'm not doing that. It can be behind me kind of energy is what it shows up for me for you. But now it looks like you're ready to put work in. But like you've recognized, I got to do something with myself kind of energy. 5 of Cups. I get that I feel like this was definitely a singles reading for most people. If you're coupled, I don't know how well I hit home with your shit. I feel like I was meant to read singles today. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's give Cancer some more. What we got for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Whatever comes out. Ooh, that wanted to come out, so I'm going to give it to you. If you have not moved towards security in love situations, I feel like what it's telling me, if you haven't worked with a woman or a man or trusted a situation or put effort into it emotionally, the Empress is here. It's time for a new beginning. The 10 of Wands, it's time to let go of what you haven't put effort towards. The 2 of Swords is here to tell me what? The world. You may have let go of things or completed situations. They may have upset you. They may not have worked out. The Queen of Wands, I don't feel like you're in that stress energy anymore. I feel like the 5 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it's trying to tell me that you've learned that, yes, I can do things on my own and I can give myself my own energy, be my own support system. But at the same time, I need to trust communicating, knowing that I have something to offer, that I'm a solid offer. I feel like your message is you got to remind yourself that you're deserving of this 3 of Cups energy or this 3 of Pentacles energy, building that love foundation all over again. Finding that person or that happiness. Give me something for Cancer, please. See what it is. You may not have taken the risks yet, or invested yet, or found that person. Knight of Cups. Hold on. The Sun. It tells me you haven't moved towards this yet. 3 of Wands. But you're starting to recognize you'd like to. You would like to have somebody around. That person makes me feel like they want somebody around. Yeah, you definitely want a love connection around. 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You're definitely wanting to somebody. I feel like you've been on your own long enough. And now it's time to not just focus on playing with where you've been, because that's what the cards say. It's time to focus on what? The Lovers card. Go to the bottom. The love, the investment, because you haven't been opening up or communicating towards that celebration. Celebration card, communication card in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, knowing you want to invest in love. I feel like you want somebody to invest in you as much as you want to invest in them. 9 of Cups, and it's a wish fulfillment. That King of Pentacles. And an investment that you would like to see a victory with, that you would like to have passion, excitement with. That, why is the devil reversed? But if you don't want it to be anywhere you've been, it tells me, this just tells me you don't want it to be anywhere you've been, Cancer. Cancer's like, fuck that shit. It's got to be a brand new fucking Lamborghini, fucking Ferrari, whatever the fuck, Bentley, whatever the fuck your flavor is. Ace of Wands. I ain't going where I've been. I ain't going where I've been. That's a hell no. The Tower, because I want changes. I want somebody that's going to excite me or surprise me. I don't want to be upset, and I'm not gonna settle for less. You have a I won't settle for less. Like, I just keep wanting to say no, 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 no. I'm not going, like, you're like, I will not look in the fucking rearview mirror energy. Every time I try to look at the past, it says no. But I feel like it's because when you try to invest in it or get the best outcome for it, 10 of Cups, what happened? Knight of Swords, Star. It didn't show you what you were looking for emotionally or emotionally support you. Might not have even fully respected you enough. Might have needed a lot more healing. I'm just going to put it out there. Whoever you dealt with might have needed a lot more healing. 8 of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, 7 of Swords. Wheel, what's going on? Is that the 7? Yeah. And I also see, this is going to be the hard truth. Some of you have had a hard time wanting to trust moving towards love again. That's been your kind of secret message. That Page of Cups kind of clarifies that. Going towards that balance, but you want to put the work in, or you're going to start to want to be strong enough to do it. You just got to get over the anxiety or make the leap, my dear Cancers. I do believe we read every sign. Is that correct? Did we read every sign? Does anybody know out there? I do believe we read every sign. I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope this wasn't too much. I feel like it was. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize in advance. Should have apologized in the beginning. Fuck. I'll try to get the timestamps out. I do got to get my kid off the bus. It's going to be a bitch figuring this one out. It's going to take me a while because I made it. It was all over the place. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't usually get anxiety when I read. I'm pretty good about not getting anxiety, but a little bit of that shit gave me anxiety. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of those readings gave me a little more anxiety than I want. I'm not a very anxious person. Like I'm not very. I don't have high anxiety at all. But those readings kind of were giving me an anxious feeling. It's just kind of ironic. I mean, it's happened in the past, but this one was really kind of strong. Ugh. I think a lot of it has to do with I didn't want to upset people. It wasn't my point. It never is. But anyways, I really hope you appreciated this. I did all the signs, right? I don't know. I probably should read the comments. Why not a big juice steak? I wouldn't mind a big juicy steak right about now. I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. You know, when I can't eat right now because of how that reading just made me feel. It's hard enough drinking the freaking coffee. I wouldn't be able to eat if I wanted to because my stomach feels kind of weird. From my chest to my stomach. Anywho, thank you all for being here. I hope you all appreciated these messages. If you liked the content, I'll see you next time. If you hated it, I probably won't. All right. Leo Fire out. See you later, guys. Bye, everybody. The shirt says psychic as fuck, and then it's tarot cards. Goodbye, everybody.